It's free.
Try not to do that. Try not to give me a TV without a power cord.
No, I'm
Where
going to
am I
find
gonna
it. I've got
one
one of those boxes of just miscellaneous cords, and I think it's in there. But the problem is there's 4,000 cords in there, and they're all intertwined and tangled. So that'll probably be my afternoon. Thank you very much. And then, do you need a table?
I kind of need a table. I mean,
Do you really?
I do, actually. Yeah, I kind of need everything, honestly. I mean, a
You've
lot
been
of
rooming.
things.
You've been rooming with some people for a
I
while.
have,
So
and
you're like a teenage girl moving out for the first time.
And I got rid of all my stuff last time, so it was just like, I'm kind of starting over a little bit.
I want you to right now. I think she's probably listening. She's up. Ask Nick Nack if you can have the table in our basement.
Okay. Hey, Nick Nack, can I please have the table in your basement?
This table pisses me off.
Does
like
it?
Nothing
Why?
else in the house
I'll totally
pisses
take it.
me off. It is a nice round light oak table. Probably has 5 chairs. We went out at one point and bought a few more chairs for it. I don't know what the number. Maybe it has 8 chairs. I don't know. It has just taken up space in the basement for 15 plus years.
Oh, my gosh.
Because it's disassembled and everything. I took the top off and it's just stacked up. Because
Yeah.
we don't use it. We use it one time a year when I have to haul it all upstairs, set up this table for like Christmas dinner. When we
Okay.
have
Oh,
extra
yeah.
people
Yeah.
over
Mhm.
and we need an extra table. So that's one time of year. And it's usually just like the table and 4 chairs and it becomes like the kids' table.
Uh-huh.
This last year, I just brought up a card table with 4 fold-out chairs.
Way easier.
Which is what you should
Way
do.
Which
yeah.
is exactly what you should do. And Nicole was
yeah.
poo-pooing it the entire time. I want it to look nice. I want a table setting. I'm like, put the card table up, throw a tablecloth over it.
Yeah.
You would never have known that this
Yeah.
gigantic oak table was not set up in our living room.
If you put the tablecloth over it, you would never know.
This has been the biggest bone of contention at our house for years that
Well-
I want it gone and she wants to keep it for no reason at all.
This is me helping you then. Let me help you. Let me get this out of your life.
Ask her again really nice.
Hey, Nick Nack. Can I please have the table? I really need a new
Honey,
table.
Katie really needs a
Exactly.
table.
Let me help. Let me help the
It's
marriage.
in
Let me
great
help
shape.
the-
This could end the marriage. It
Yeah.
really could. You don't even know, Katie. You don't even know how much we fight about this table.
Let me get it off your hands.
We got to get
Let's
it out of
do
the house. It could end us. It really
Okay,
could.
let me save the
And
marriage.
us.
Captain Katie saves the
I will
day.
throw it all in the back of my truck. I will bring it to your place.
Oh, now you're going to help me move?
I will bring.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I've
He'll
got
do
the
his
truck.
part.
I will bring it to your place.
TV
All
and
right.
a table. There
What-
you go.
Are you?
Deal.
You're doing apartment.
Yeah.
What level are you?
I'm on the 3rd floor.
Of
so I'm
course you
No
are.
elevator, buddy.
Of course
No
you
later.
are.
I know. It's going to be a bear moving into
Is this a heavy
place,
table?
But I'm going to love
It's
it.
solid oak, big table.
Oh,
yeah.
it's
Ooh,
solid
okay, I'm
oak.
so excited.
Listen, I'll bring it by and drop it at ground level,
Sidewalk.
I'll bring it that far.
and then
That's
you get
mighty
it up
nice
the
of
3
you.
flights of stairs.
All right.
No, but honestly, if we can talk Nicole into getting rid of this, this will be. Oh, you don't even know.
This will be a great day for
I
you.
will.
Huh?
I will renew my vows. With you. I will. We got to get it out
I'm
of the
so
house.
happy to help.
Thank
That's
you.
funny.
All right. I'll keep you updated.
Okay.
All right, we've got a trending report coming up for you guys here in just a few minutes. We got a ton of local stuff, including a cat that's famous, a local cat.
Oh, little kitty.
And somebody put $25,000 down on a bet in Las Vegas. We'll tell you what that's all about. That'll be coming up in the trending report. It is time for our first check of traffic. Here's Mr. Aaron. Jeremy, Katy, Josh at Denver's Mix 100, streaming live on YouTube this morning, which is brought to you by our good partners at Safeway. A big thank you to Safeway for sponsoring our YouTube stream. You can find us by searching Mix 100 Denver on the tube, or go to our station website, mix100.com, and it's right there on the homepage. It's definitely very easy to find us, and it's kind of fun. You kind of get a little peek into what's going on here in the studios in Lone Tree. Now, Katy, I have a quick update about the table that Nick Knack will not get rid of. If you missed it, we've got a table in our basement that we've had for many years. Actually, Nicole wrote back and said, I've had that table for 25 years. This is her longest relationship. She's had this table longer than me.
Yeah, yeah.
I think we're going on 22, 23 years, so this table is older than me. And I want to get rid of it because it's been in the basement for years. It's just time to move on, and Katy needs a table. So Nicole's like, I don't know if I can do it. Send her a pic, make sure she wants it. It's very 90s. I don't know why I'm having a hard time letting it go. It's been with me longer than you. It's nostalgic for me.
Oh. Well, now I feel bad. Now I feel
Don't feel bad.
Take the table. Now I feel like she really wants to keep her table, though.
I told her, I was like, listen, you can we've got like 8 chairs. I was like, you can keep like 2 of the chairs. Yeah, because you probably won't need that many.
You can have half the chairs, so you can keep them for your
No, you're getting all the chairs
Christmas.
if you're getting this, except for 2.
You're taking
and she goes,
the chairs.
Listen, she can have it. It's probably fine. If Katy needs it and wants it, it's probably time. She goes, but you have to buy me some new chairs.
There you go.
Deal.
See?
So maybe she wants some newer chairs.
Way to go, Nick Knack, to make that deal work
I just
for you.
agreed to the deal, and
Do
then I probably won't buy the new chairs.
You need to buy her new chairs. And tell her she can always come visit the table.
That's the thing. It's like we're not dumping this off at Goodwill or anything.
Exactly.
We know where it's at.
Yes.
If she needs a table fix, you can send us a picture of the table.
Or she can come say hi.
We can come by, sit at your table.
Yes.
Color.
I can do stuff at your table. Yeah, we can
So
do
anyway,
that.
let's. Are you gonna be at your apartment on Sunday?
I will be. Funny enough. So yeah,
Let's
can
talk
drop it
later.
off.
Let's talk later.
Look at me getting a table, Josh.
And a TV.
Those negotiating skills.
What other crap do I need to get rid of?
I need a couch.
You want a couple He-Man action figures?
I know, right? Throw those in. Some decorations.
You have like a full chair?
I've got 2 brand new Lazy Boy chairs in the basement too, but I think I might hold on to those.
Oh, it's like
They're really nice leather. Like they've probably been sat in 10 times.
Why are they in the basement then?
What kind of furniture store do you have in your basement?
We have so much. Like a lot of the stuff that was moved from the old house, we just threw in the basement, because we got new stuff that fit the new house better.
Yeah.
And so I've got this stuff for like when we finally finish the basement, but it's been sitting there again for like 5 years. Nobody's sitting in these chairs.
Yeah.
Just taking up space.
But you are going to start finishing your basement.
I might want to keep the chairs.
Yeah, you probably want to hang on to those.
I'll talk to you later about
But
those.
if you have a couch, again, I'm all ears.
I'm trying to think, do we have a couch? I don't have a couch.
All right. Well, putting it out there. If you have a couch.
All right. If anyone has a couch, Katy needs a couch.
There we go.
Gently used, not a
I know.
not a cruddy one.
I'd like a nice couch.
Yeah, no naked butts.
No.
So we are going to dive into a trending report. I know we want to get to all the local stuff, but I will start with this. Very sad news this morning. We lost one of the greats, one of my most favorite actors of all time.
Yeah.
The legendary Gene Hackman has passed away.
Yeah.
Police in Santa Fe, where he's living, confirmed late last night that they found Gene, his wife Betsy, and their dog all dead inside their home yesterday.
sad.
No foul play is suspected. No cause of death as of 6:28 this morning has been announced. Gene was 95.
Yeah.
I don't know how old the wife and the dog were.
She
but
was like
they're
64. She
Yeah.
was quite a
Okay.
bit younger than him.
Carbon monoxide, maybe?
I know.
don't know. I
It's
don't know if
gotta
this
be
is a
something like
murder
that.
suicide. You don't know.
Yeah.
But very sad news that all 3 of them were found dead in their home. But man, Christopher Reeve is the best Superman ever.
Yeah.
And Gene Hackman is the best Lex Luthor ever.
Absolutely.
He
And
was the best Lex.
I'm telling you, The Royal Tenenbaums is one of my favorite movies of all time. It's such a quirky, weird movie, but
Yep.
he's like the patriarch in that, and he is so funny. He's such a good actor.
Such
a good actor.
Get
and
Shorty.
Enemy of
The
the State.
Birdcage.
You guys seen that with Will Smith? Yeah.
No.
so many.
Replacements.
Yeah.
Like, that's one of those movies, like, when it comes on, you got to watch it. Hoosiers, the basketball movie.
Hoosiers.
Hoosiers.
The best.
Great movie.
Gosh.
Yeah.
Anyway, he's one of the greats. He was definitely one of my favorites growing up. Gene Hackman has sadly passed away last night.
Man.
Sad news. All right, Katie, what's going on with local stuff?
Well, we are going to brighten your spirit a little bit with a great story about a local, energetic orange kitten who is adorable. His name is Curry.
Curry?
Yeah,
Like Steph Curry.
Not like Curry. There we go.
Steph Curry.
Now I can say it just fine.
There you
But
He's a furry Curry.
Curry actually has hind limb paralysis where the back legs don't move. And so he just kind of drags them around behind him. Actually, her.
Sounds like my mother-in-law.
I'm sorry. Her. Curry is a girl. So Curry, she drags her legs behind her, and she is in need of a forever home, but they have her at the Cat Care Society in Lakewood because they can take care of her ailment.
How does she go to the bathroom?
She's very carefully.
It's not like she drags them behind her, though. They're like frozen in front of her.
Yeah,
They're
and
tucked
she just
under.
It's tucked under.
She's
like
scooting her
she's
butt like
sitting.
a
Yeah,
dog.
And she scoots
dragging.
it. But the great part about Curry is she, even regardless of her physical limitations, she has the best spirit. And they have a video here of her where she is listening to a ukulele being played. No, it's adorable.
Oh my God,
it's
Katie.
so cute. They're playing the ukulele, and she does her little
on.
Curry scurry. She's like, oh, she
Probably
goes
to get
away.
away
Changed my
from it.
mind. You don't get the
So
table.
Cute. No.
Changed my mind.
It is adorable. Hey, go to our Instagram
I saw
stories
it.
at Jeremy, Katy, Josh, and check it out. It's the cutest thing.
Ridiculous.
And they are taking such good care of Curry and hopefully finding her a forever home. She is available for adoption there at Cat Care Society in Lakewood. And we have a little link on our story if you want to check it out. But
it will
she's
take
so
a
cute.
very special person to
yeah.
adopt that cat.
I mean, you're going to have to give her a lot of attention. She needs a lot of special care, but she has so much joy in her life, and she's going to bring you joy into yours. So if you're looking to bring a cat, she will. Did you see her little face? First of all, they have another video of her listening to the ukulele, and she's like, just so cute and just mesmerized by it. But
that, or is she like
adorable.
straining to run away and she can't?
She's like, this again with the ukulele. No, she's adorable.
All right.
And with the right care and love, she's going to find the best home.
A nice little elderly lady, I think, who can really
Exactly.
focus like 100% of her time on this cat.
Well, Katie's
the
getting a
thing.
new place.
I am getting a new
Katy
place,
and Curry.
but I'm not in a place where I can get an animal.
You don't want that one.
Here's the thing, though, is I know that, you guys scoff at the idea of pets sometimes just because, in fun, whatever. But for someone out there who's looking for an animal to bring into their life, they really do bring a lot of love and joy. And you get a lot of joy in your life, like, it just happens. You can't
What else
even
you got
help it.
locally?
Okay, we're moving on. All right. I just really wanted to give some love to
That
Curry.
cat has
You know
gotten
what I mean?
enough airtime
All
this
right.
morning.
So let's talk about the Denver Nuggets. And did you see someone bet $25,000 in Vegas for them to win it all this year?
No way.
Yeah. It was Josh.
Do they? I'm out of
That
the
does
loop. Do they
not-
have a good chance
They
to
do.
win it
They're
all?
actually ranked fifth overall of all the
yeah.
teams. Boston's number one, of course, because they won it last year, and then it's OKC and a couple teams after that. But Nuggets are fifth, so it's not completely out of the question.
Got a
And if
chance.
this
right.
guy or girl hits that bet, they'll take home over $300,000.
Holy crap.
$300,000. Yes, that's right.
Damn.
Yeah, so they're looking at bringing home some change if they actually hit that. And you know me, I'm like, go Nuggets. So I hope that this guy
That's
pulls
somebody
it
that's
out.
got some cash to burn.
Exactly.
That person needs to go adopt that cat.
And some faith in the Nuggets too. Like that's pretty
Yeah.
intense to make that bet.
Who was the guy that had the underpants yesterday? Aaron Gordon.
Aaron Gordon.
Aaron
Yep.
Gordon.
My
Yeah.
wife said
AG.
she might get some of those underpants for me for Father's Day.
Really?
Yeah.
You
You
gonna
should
try
just
them out?
try them.
Yeah, I might on Father's Day.
Yeah,
You'll like 'em.
yeah,
You'll
that's
like
when
'em.
they spend the money on you, huh?
You'll like them.
Yeah, that's when
I
I, get
think
my
you're
$80 underpants.
You're gonna be a fan of Saks and the Nuggets.
Yeah,
So
we'll
there
see.
you
I'll
go.
keep you guys updated on how I feel after I get
Let's
them.
Go.
I mean, you could just also keep that to yourself.
Send
but
No,
I'll let you know.
All right. We'll get a product review in no time. He'll probably blog about it. Okay. So this road rage incident, this is crazy. This happened, Josh, in your neck of the woods. Highlands Ranch
Uh-oh.
is where it
I
happened.
heard about this.
Did you? Where the guy pulls the gun on the other guy?
I got a next
Oh
door
my
app
gosh.
update on
did
this.
you? Okay,
Yes.
so yeah, they
Why'd you
were
do that?
they were on 470 getting off on University,
yeah,
and yeah,
University.
one of the guys got out of the car and pulled a gun on him. The guy who pulled the gun had his kid in the car. Oh my gosh.
that,
So now
first of
they
all.
arrested him. He faces charges of felony menacing and child abuse since his kid was in the car at the
Yeah.
time. And they're saying, don't let some angry situation
Yeah.
make your life a living you know what. 'Cause
There
this
are-
guy is
That guy
facing
needs to
some
calm
stuff
down.
now.
He
There
needs
are-
to take some
Exactly.
breathing lessons.
He
there's,
does.
There's videos out there of people who have had road rage incidents and pulled a gun on someone, which in that case, the other person now is in a self-defense situation,
Yeah.
pulls a gun and killed the man. And that's not worth losing your life over. That's
No.
ridiculous. Let the
Not-
person go past you. Let them do what they need to do. It is not worth losing your life over
And
or
it's-
going to jail and now having a felony record on your or a felony offense against your
Charge,
record for
yeah.
the rest of your life.
Absolutely. And I don't know if you guys, I mean, we've probably all been in the instance where we faced road rage. Gosh, there's one time on I-25, somebody spit on my car, and I was just like, I was
jeez.
so
What
terrified.
did you do?
I
She's
didn't-
doing 30 in a
that-
65.
No, I was going fast, actually. and
Katie's
he
the
didn't
speed
like
demon. We
that.
know
but
that, yeah.
it just like completely made me on edge. It made me fight or flight instantly, and nobody wants to
Who
feel
spits,
that.
too?
I know. Who
What kind of
spits?
person
What
spits?
kind of person?
I have never
but
spit.
It just honestly, just be careful out there. Don't
Yeah.
let some situation get the best of you, because man, these things can happen like that. So just try and keep.
Well,
a
you never
level
know.
head.
Listen
Who
to
has
you
a
two
gun?
sounding like parents
Oh my
over there.
gosh! Well, I just
Seriously.
think of that. I think Zoe's out there driving, and my gosh, if somebody ever
she
did
doing
something
35
like
and a
that,
60?
No,
She an
she's
angry
a
driver?
pretty good driver. She's
Pretty
she actually.
good.
Well, I told you when she asked people, like when she's angry at somebody or when she's like talking to another car. For me, I'm like, come on, Mazda, come. I call them. She's like, excuse me, bestie. Excuse me, bestie. So she's super cute
That's so
about it. Like,
millennial.
yeah,
Oh,
exactly.
That makes me angry,
She's
actually.
so
That
cute.
pisses me off. Excuse me, bestie.
She does every time.
Shut
She's
up.
So cute.
Angry about
so,
that.
so I just I think of her driving, and it just makes me anxious that
Well,
people
she's
are
probably
out
got
there
lower
driving like that.
blood pressure than a lot of
than
us.
a
You
lot
know?
of us, exactly. Yeah, she's doing it right. I
Yeah.
tell you what. Hey, did you see this house in Cherry Hills Village that could set a record if it gets sold?
Nope.
The current
Nope.
record is 10 million. This one's going for 10.5 million,
Oh.
which would break that record. But
What makes it
uh,
so special?
it is pretty crazy. It has 10 bathrooms.
Okay.
It has. Hang on a second.
Is that
My
Russell
internet-
Wilson's house or
my
something, or is
internet.
it-
No, I just think it's just a random house there in Old Cherry Hills, but it lies on 2.5 acres of land, which is an unheard of lot size apparently. But it actually has 11 bathrooms, 6 bedrooms, and enough garage space to fit 7 cars.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, they have a wine cellar, a guest suite with a theater room, and a full gym. And then on the outside, it comes with a pool, a hot tub, a pool bar, and a pergola.
a pergola.
Pergola and awnings.
That sounds like a lot of house to clean.
Ow,
That's so
what
many
I
bathrooms
thought.
to clean.
That's exactly what I thought.
That's one of
but
those houses too where you have to rotate bathrooms every time you go to make sure they just stay, lubed and
You got to
sealed.
flush all those
You gotta
toilets.
flush those toilets.
You do. You can't just keep them all stagnant.
You can go number 2 in a different bathroom every day of the week if you wanted.
For
Yeah.
11
For
straight
11
days.
straight days. Look at that.
Yeah,
Half
that's
a
the thing.
month.
That the old Cherry Hills Village neighborhood is what they're talking about because Russell Wilson and his wife Sierra purchased a house
like 24
for
million.
25
Yeah,
million,
25.
but that's in the
That's regular
actual
Cherry Hills.
Hills area.
It's not
is
old
what-
Cherry Hills,
Yeah,
Jer.
so
That's
this
new.
is
Too much house.
specifically to old Cherry Hills.
Too
but
much house.
It is a lot of house, and how funny. That's exactly what I thought. Like I don't want to clean all that, but
See
if
the
you're
square
buying
footage?
that, if you're
Echoes.
buying that, then you probably have enough money to get
I hope
somebody
so.
to clean that. It doesn't say the square footage, funny enough. It just said all the stuff that it had
In
in
Colorado,
there.
it's probably 800 square feet.
It's got, right? Just under 1,000 square feet, Jer. But yeah, it's definitely a nice looking house. So, I mean, I'd live in it.
Is it? Let's see a picture.
Yeah.
You guys
Oh,
want to
yeah.
pool your
Nice.
money and we can all go live in it together?
You want to go
I want the Wednesday
be
bathroom.
roommates?
That's what I
Actually,
want.
Mm-hmm.
I just got my own place. I think I'm going to sit out on this one.
You could have your own wing, though.
Katie, you
Can I
wouldn't
have my own
see us.
wing?
You wouldn't even see
Okay.
us for days.
I can have my own wing.
I just
and
wanna live
get
in the garage.
pool. Okay.
There you go.
You get the 7
The garage
car.
and the pergola.
You get the 7
want the
car
pergola?
garage.
What is a pergola?
Pergola is like a
Oh, it's like the standalone
It's like
kind
a little
Yeah.
structure you can get
Yeah,
underneath.
exactly. So
Put your grill underneath it.
Yeah.
you can
Good
have a
for
little
them.
barbecue underneath your pergola
Good for them.
with your awning.
Pergola.
But also just one more story. You ready for one more? You wanna move on?
Yeah, we got.
Okay.
We can do one more.
People in Palmer Lake really don't want that second Buc-ee's put in. Did you hear about this?
Are they still all butthurt
do
over the
they
Buc-ee's?
care?
They don't like it. And, you know, the more I
God.
read about the story, I get it. I get how they don't want it to affect their wildlife in the area. They don't want it to affect their property values. They don't want it to affect traffic. And what about weather when it gets all crazy along I-25 and then you have all the traffic in the area? Like, there's a lot of things they're concerned about, and I get it.
Traffic.
I
It
get their
doesn't.
concerns, but here's the thing. They don't like it so much that they have a school bus driving around with signs on it that said, don't put the Buc-ee's in. So now
That'll
they've
show
got
them.
a
You've
school
convinced
bus.
me.
They've
That'll
put
show 'em.
signs on it, and it is driving around the
Sounds
area.
like such a redneck thing to do.
Protesting. You'd think in a classy
That's a redneck thing to
neighborhood
do.
like Palmer Lake, they'd at least get, like, I don't know, you're right.
Got
like
big
a
horns
limo.
on top.
Yeah, you'd get.
Hey, ho, ho. The stupid Buc-ee's has got to go. Hey, ho, ho.
It's just so funny to me. Yeah. So if you're down in that area and you see a school bus with signs on it, maybe honk. Show your support. Like,
Oh,
yeah.
my
Honk if you hate Buc-ee's.
To heck
Honk
with
if you
that
hate
beaver.
Buc-ee's.
To heck with that beaver. So, yeah, it's just funny to me.
We've got enough beavers in this town. No more beavers. Honk if you hate beavers.
Oh gosh, damn no.
They need to get over it.
Well, it's probably going to go in there regardless.
It's going to
right?
go in.
I mean,
It's
I don't
going
really
in.
think they have a say over it, but
It's a
it is
useless fight.
I do understand why they don't want it. So, you know, they're doing their
Until
best.
it's there, and then everybody starts, dabbling in it.
Yeah. But I
That's
do
where
really
they're getting
like
their
that
gas.
fudge.
Oh my God, there's 200 pumps. How
Yeah.
convenient is this?
I know.
And that jerky and fudge. Oh,
I
I
could
was
have-
wrong.
I can have fudge anytime.
I
Wait a
was wrong
minute.
about this beaver.
Wait a second. This is a good beaver.
This is the best beaver I've ever had.
We love this beaver.
Who doesn't
You'll have
love
to
a good
change the
beaver?
signs. You'll have
I
to change
know.
the signs on the bus.
Yeah, you will. Yeah.
We love the beaver.
Honk if you love beaver. Okay, nope.
Honk if you love beaver, Katie? Is that what you wanted to say?
Moving on. We've got PMI coming up here in just a bit. Positive, a minus, and something interesting. I think so far the entire show has been a minus.
Hey.
Personal opinion.
Come on. I think it's been pretty interesting. You don't like beaver?
No, I'm just joking. I'm just goofing. Let's see what's going on with traffic. Streaming live on YouTube this morning. If you want to go check us out, just search Mix 100 Denver on YouTube, and you can watch us in the studio live all morning long. Brought to you by our good partners at Safeway. A big thank you to them. Another thing you should do is download the Mix 100 Denver app. It is free. Make sure you put in the word Denver, Mix 100 Denver, in your app store. Get it on your phone. Get it on your tablet. Tap that app, and down in the corner, there's a mic, and you can send us voice messages that come right to our emails during the show. And you can give us a little observation, a funny joke. Put your kids on there, which we've been loving. Mm-hmm. Absolutely loving. Actually, you know what? I think I have one. I do.
Oh, yay.
Here's little Maya. Maya sent us a dad joke. Here, listen to this. That's a joke about Josh.
Oh my gosh, it's so
She's funny.
Her delivery was perfect with that too. The
Gotta hand it to short
at the
people.
end. It's so good. Good job, Maya. That's how you do it. Oh, that's the best little condescending
He sounds like a little
laugh.
baby goose.
She does.
Tap that
good.
app, Mix 100 Denver, in your app store, and send us some voicemails. Get your kids on there because we love them, and they'll become little radio superstars
That's so
when we play
cute.
it.
I
Yeah.
love that.
So a lot of ways to keep up with the morning show. Another way is our social media, which I just posted a picture on our Facebook page. 3 of them, actually.
Oh.
Jeremy, Katy, Josh on Facebook, where the sports guys got back to me because I leave the microwave door open every morning because I'm just busy. I pull my oatmeal out
You
and
do.
scamper on my way. So walked in there this morning, and Nellie from the sports station opened every single door in the kitchen. Every microwave, the dishwasher, everything was open as I walked in.
Got you good.
And I walked in and I went,
That's pretty funny.
he got me good.
pretty good,
He got
man.
me really, really good.
Did you learn your lesson? Did you close everything or
No,
did you leave
well,
them?
actually, I did close
Did
it.
you
did.
close them all? Look.
Then it worked.
I was a good
Look at
boy.
you.
I was a good
Hey,
boy.
That's good
You're
stuff.
learning. Last week, Jer would have left it.
Yeah.
I'm like, later, nerds.
It worked, though. It worked.
It worked.
Good laugh.
I have a quick email that came in from Melody. I want to read you guys before we get to PMI. She says, "Hey, JKJ, since you are all food experts, I have a story for you. I've realized something. I probably make a pretty decent homeless lady." I'd make a pretty decent homeless lady. I'm on a diet right now, and the struggle is real. I've actually dug food out of the trash more than once when temptation has got the best of me.
Oh.
My husband caught me pulling out an old frosting container and finishing it off. Not my proudest moment.
No.
She sounds like me.
I know.
I love that frosting. I keep it in the fridge. She says a friend of mine has a trick. She covers the good scraps with gross garbage so she won't be tempted to dig them back out. I won't lie. I've definitely eaten the leftovers that have come home in my kids' lunch boxes as well. If they're just going to waste it, why not? Am I the only one sneaking food like this, or do other people do it too? Please tell me I'm not alone here. Love the show. And that's from Melody.
Oh, it's so hard.
Kind of hope she's alone
I
and
know.
taking food out of the trash.
You know, it's funny though, when you're on a diet, it is so hard to not eat. Like, takes all of your might to not eat bad food when your body's just like, you need to eat that donut, you know?
crave it.
It's so hard
You
not to.
crave
So
it.
I feel for you. And you got to go to sleep. It's the only way to shut it off. It's the only way to shut
We
it off.
at one point had talked about a lady on the show that would throw her scraps or candy or whatever into the trash, and then she would grab like a bottle of Windex or something and
Yeah.
spray everything
Smart.
before she closed the lid to the trash can so she wouldn't go dig back in.
Yeah.
But I've heard of people doing this, just digging stuff out of the garbage that's been sitting there on top
Absolutely.
and eating it up.
Well, even like when you're at a restaurant and you're trying not to eat the whole plate because, when you're done, you don't want to eat anymore. I know people who will pour soda over it. the rest, or water or whatever. They'll just pour liquid over
Make
the
it gooey
rest
and
of their
gross?
meal,
Why not
so they're
just
not
take it to
tempted to
go?
eat it. Well, because then you'd sit there
'Cause
with
then
the
you sit
to-go
and still
box
eat it.
and you just eat it.
You
so
eat
I
it
know
on the way
people
home.
who have no self-control, so they will just pour their entire
What?
Yeah.
drink over it.
Is
so
that
they'll
you,
stop
Katie? Are you
eating
saying
it.
I know
No.
people? She's like,
No,
it's
no,
me.
no.
It's
I
me.
know I have
No,
no
she eats her
control.
entire
I
meal.
eat it.
She eats
I sure do.
The sweet tooth is a
Wow.
thing. Like every night after we have dinner,
Yeah.
I am sifting through the cabinets to find something sweet to wash
Me
it down
too.
with.
Like, what's that? Baker's chocolate? Let's go.
So that's funny because we didn't have any chocolate in the house.
Yeah.
And I love a little chocolate after dinner.
Me too.
And so you know what I did? I went in there and I found the little morsels, the little
yes, the
chocolate
chips. That's what I'm saying. The
I
Baker's
opened up a
drawer.
bag of chocolate chips and took a handful of those.
What is wrong
I was like,
with you
oh.
people?
It was like crack. I was like rubbing
Yeah.
it on my gums. And
I
I was
do
like,
that
"Ugh."
too. You know, you're really hurting when you got the chocolate syrup. Arrgh.
Oh, yes.
What is you guys?
It's
That
real life,
sweet tooth
buddy.
is
No, it's
real.
not.
That sweet tooth
We
is
also
real.
have these little things that we picked up from Costco. They're little chocolate bars that are filled with coconut. So it's like almost like a
Almond Joy.
Almond Joy. So it's coconut in the
Yes.
middle and then
Or
dark
Mounds.
chocolate.
Mounds is
Whatever
what that
one
one's
has the
called.
coconut in it.
yes.
And they're individually wrapped, and they're like just the perfect little bite.
Mm,
And
want
I
some.
go for them after dinner. Nicole's like, "You're naughty.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have self control. You're naughty.
You're coconutty.
And then I go back for a second one, and she's like, "Just a bite. Just give me a little bite. Just a little
Let's
nibble.
share it. Let's
Just want a
share
little
it."
You
nibble."
guys are insane.
So then she comes over for the nibble and bites like way
Half
more
of
than
it.
I
half
know,
of it. I'm like,
right?
"Hey, you just wanted a nibble.
What is
2/3 of
that?
it.
What are you doing?" Then I spray her with Windex right in the face.
And go grab a third, right? You're like, you ate on my second one.
So anyway, Melody, yeah, the struggle's real. I can't say that I've ever dug anything out of the trash,
No.
but I know the struggle is real.
Yeah.
I
I'm
can
not
see
saying
Katie
I
going behind an
haven't. I know.
Applebee's.
I'm not saying I haven't, actually.
Katie's in the dumpster behind an Applebee's, Melody.
Guys.
All right, it's time for PMI. We've got a positive story, a minus story, and something interesting. Who got to pee?
I got the pee.
Katie got to pee.
Yay! And you may not know Ron Torres by name, but you should probably give it up for him. He is a garbage truck driver who patrols Commerce City, and he just won the title of the best garbage truck driver in North America.
Whoa, what a show-off.
At the 2025 Road EO National Championship.
What goes on with that?
Well, it's hosted every 2 years in Phoenix, and it is garbage truck folks from all over North America coming
All
to
right.
compete. So they have different categories, and Ron won the small container truck segment of the event. But they're, I guess, judged on things like parallel parking, alley backing, and serpentine segments. So just a few things that they look at. But yeah, he took home the top prize from
What do you get
Commerce
for that?
City. Bragging rights. I also believe
A
he got
shower.
some money and stuff. Yeah, they showered him with
top
some pretty
can.
cool prizes. The
top can.
A golden trash
A
can
golden
is
trash
what he
can,
took
yeah.
home.
That's cool.
But
Some
yeah,
new
definitely
gloves.
bragging rights and making the metro area pretty proud. So yeah,
Yeah.
the claim of the best driver nationally isn't too bad of a title.
You know what I
to
miss
have, you know
about
What's
the
that?
old garbage truck drivers?
What?
The guys riding on the back. The two guys that are usually
I miss
hanging
that
onto
too.
the back, they jump out, they grab all your stuff and toss it in the back. You don't see that
It's all
very
just the
often
claw
anymore.
now. Though.
The claw is in my neighborhood, and the
Yep.
guy just is just chilling there. You know, I mean, it's got to be way easier for him.
Oh my gosh.
way
You
easier
just
on their
press a
body.
button.
I mean, it's way easier. I
I was-
totally get it.
I was telling you, so growing up, my dad was a trash man. Like my dad,
know that.
he was a diesel mechanic, and he lived in a very small town, so he worked on the garbage trucks, and then he also was one of the guys who went and did the route. So
Okay.
back in the day, it was lifting.
Lifted.
Those
Those
trash
guys were
cans-
always jacked.
And my dad was 6'4", had all the muscles.
Jacked
like my
for
dad was always
days.
in like the best shape. But the best part was he would take us and we would go on rides in the garbage truck, and I thought that was the biggest flex. Like I would tell
That's
my
cool.
friends, but they didn't think so. They were
Well-
like, I was like, you don't get to drive in the garbage truck, and they're like, yeah, that's
We
you.
don't want to.
Yeah,
you
kids
do
are
that, not us. So
I always loved
but
watching those guys toss stuff in there,
I
and then seeing that
loved
thing
it.
come down and then squish it, pull it back up and in.
yeah,
You know
boy,
what
was it
Oh,
smelly.
so
but
good.
it
Yeah,
was
but you know
so
what I
fun.
loved about like our garbage men that growing up. My mom would always leave snacks out for them, drinks and snacks and stuff, and we
yes.
like became friends with them. So they always looked forward to our stop because it came to the point where they knew they would expect snacks and stuff. So the kids would run out and bring it to them whenever they came on a Thursday. I know the day that they would come. And it was so much fun, and we would meet like with Mark and Antoine or whatever their names were,
Oh,
and they
I
were
love
so
that.
And then
nice.
they'd come into the house and hang with mom upstairs for a little bit.
know.
While the kids were downstairs playing.
Doing their taxes.
It was every
we
Thursday.
gave them
My mom would
snacks,
hand out her
Jeremy.
snacks.
All right.
Your mom was known for her snacks.
Your
No,
mom-
this is the part my grandma listens to.
Come
so
on
no.
in, guys. Let's see the house.
That is a really nice
You kids
thing.
stay downstairs, play Nintendo.
We gave them Dr. Pepper and snacks,
But
Jeremy.
that is a nice thing to do for
They
your
loved
garbage
us.
worker.
So
like,
nice.
Yeah,
I
and your
mean,
Amazon. I know you do that with
come on,
Amazon, Jeremy.
That was way
so
before
You
the
do.
time. Like that's what people do now
Yeah.
with delivery drivers. But I mean, your mom
was
was
years
ahead
ago.
of the game.
Yeah.
My mom never invited him
Go
in the house, though,
Carrie.
Josh.
Neither did my mom.
I don't know
Okay,
what's going on
happened.
at your
stayed
house.
outside.
Jeremy, but we do want to give a big old round of applause to Ron Torres.
Good job,
because,
Ron.
Again,
Good job,
he is the
Ron.
big winner. I did find out what they won. Did you want to hear?
Yeah.
All expense paid trip for 2 to the Phoenix, hosted dinners, events, but they also get some cash prizes and
you say
additional
the Phoenix?
days of paid time. I was trying to get through it quick because you were telling me to hurry.
Yeah, we're
And I said
hurry
the
up.
Phoenix. Fine, your turn.
You
Go.
won a trip to the Phoenix.
Who's got the M?
I
Josh,
got
what's the M?
We'll be really quick about this. A bunch of thieves have okay, never mind, we messed up. A bunch of thieves have stolen copper cabling from EV chargers all over Denver right now, totaling $50,000. So all those people that are trying to charge their cars, they won't be able to for about 2 months in different areas of Denver because these thieves are apparently looking for a bunch of copper. And
Oh, no.
all of these EV chargers have copper because they conduct electricity and they bring the electricity from the ground to the car. And now it doesn't work at all
Yeah.
because they're selling copper on the black market, Jeremy. Isn't that a minus?
Huge minus.
It's such a
Terrible,
bad
man. It's 2
minus.
months for all people that have EVs everywhere.
Well,
That's not
Well,
good.
I don't have to worry about that.
But that still does stink because that's the only EVs in that location, right? And
it's
so
the only one- the
people
only
who
chargers.
rely on
Charge them
that,
at home.
People who well,
Some
that's a
people
whole
can't,
other
Jeremy.
thing.
Hey, you know
Run
how many
that
people
cord
live in
out from your
apartments?
kitchen. You plug it into your kitchen wall socket, and then you run the cord out and plug it into
It
your
doesn't
car.
work like that.
It does, but you got to take like 8 days to
It's
charge your
eight-
car.
yeah,
Okay.
it's-
I
it
was
does
like,
with a little
no.
12-volt,
Yeah.
20-volt charger. But
It don't work, Katie. You're just gonna be there for a minute.
I'll drive. That'll also take 2 months.
Thieves are
Jeremy.
jerks.
Exactly. You
Thieves are
people
jerks.
just wait.
Jerks, man.
Thieves are
That's
jerks.
a good way to put it.
But that's one of those
Good.
things like when people are building houses and stuff, they've got to put the cameras up and
Yeah.
the little lights that spin at night. It looks like the police are there because the thieves come in and steal all the copper wiring
really.
for the houses.
Oh,
yeah.
I didn't think
Apparently,
of
copper's
that.
hot on the black market right now. So
Well, I knew that was very expensive.
Yeah,
I knew
take
it
it to
was worth a lot of
recycling
money.
centers and get cash.
Yeah, but
Cash money. All right, so I've got the interesting. There's a restaurant in the UK that says they believe a woman went into the restroom last week. She was in there for about 12 minutes, and they think that she stole the bathroom sink.
oh, in 12 minutes.
In 12 minutes. Now, I know, remodeling your home is extremely expensive and sinks are not cheap, but this is
But
taking it way too
man.
far. So it sounds like she wandered in there. She did have a big bag. The owner says he and his staff later discovered the sink and some of the pipework was mysteriously gone. They looked at the security footage and saw the woman who they believe stole it. She wasn't even eating there. She just wandered in,
What?
went right to the bathroom with her big bag, and walked out with that bag that was big enough to hold the sink.
So let that sink out.
Hey-o!
That sink out.
Now, the owner's saying the sink wasn't that expensive. It was imitation stone, but still about $200 to $300 to replace.
Yeah.
And the big thing, though, is like how strange is this that the lady walked into the restaurant, went right for the crapper, and walked out
Yes.
with a sink.
The weirdest part is that the restaurant was an Arby's.
Yeah.
Right. She'd probably been scoping that place out for a while.
Yeah.
She's like,
She knew what she was
"I love
doing."
this
Absolutely.
sink. That's a
Oh my
good looking
gosh.
sink right there."
That blows my mind.
And they
like-
didn't hear her in there like wrenching away.
It's
Don't
one
come
thing
in.
to take the
Don't come in,
toilet
don't come
paper,
in.
but the whole sink. My gosh.
That's insane. That's ridiculous.
Honestly, good for her for being able to do that. Like
I-
that's impressive.
I'm
She's
actually
very strong.
I'm quite impressed with her skills. Like
Very
she did all the
strong.
plumbing correctly.
don't
Was there
think
no like crazy water going off?
that's
in
what
the-
did she shut it
like
off?
she shut it
Like,
off and
Took the
she
P trap.
knew what she was
I
doing.
was like, good for her.
Like, I don't think I could change the sink if I had to.
I'm
so
kinda
now
I know
I'm
you
like,
couldn't.
better look at some internet YouTube videos or something. 'Cause
That's
now
it,
I'm
you
like,
guys. That's it. PMI is over until tomorrow. We're done with
Stop it.
Stop now. We're done. Coming up at 7:25, we've now got another fun game of Fast Five. Who's the concert tickets we have for our winner, Katie?
We have Alessia Cara tickets to give away. She's at the Paramount April 22nd, and you will be there too when you win Fast Five.
I'm also going to sweeten the deal today. We have a 4-pack of tickets to the Rapids home opener this Saturday.
Yes.
So I'm going to throw those in on top of these concert tickets, I think.
Dude,
and it's
that's
retro
awesome.
ski night.
Is it?
Ooh, when they take on FC Dallas. So that's going to be fun.
All
If
right.
you've never been to
dress
a
up.
Rapids game, which, by the way, this weekend's going to be really nice weather as
Yeah.
well.
It's a great time to go.
They are so much fun. Dick's Sporting Goods Park is an amazing park, and Rapids games are so much fun.
And they don't even use their hands.
They don't.
They don't? Well,
No.
the goalies do. But everybody else just uses their feet.
Really neat.
Say what up to Rapid Man. That's gonna
So
be a fun
concert
game.
tickets and a 4-pack of tickets to the Rapids home opener this Saturday up for grabs when we play Fast Five at 7:25. So be ready to call. Let's see what's going on with traffic. Look at us nailing it right at 7:25 today.
Let's go.
That is mad skill. It's time to play Fast Five. Before we start, I do want to give a shout out to Boss Man on our YouTube. Boss Man says, I work with a guy from Denver, Derek. He got me listening to you guys every day now, and we are currently in Virginia listening in. So shout out to Derek and Boss Man on our YouTube this morning. Thanks, guys.
That's
Thanks for having us on.
amazing.
That's
Thank
really
you.
nice, isn't it?
That's really cool. We appreciate
Love
that.
it. If you want to stream the morning show, we are live on YouTube every morning. Just search Mix 100 Denver on YouTube, and you can watch what's going on online. You can see a Fast Five in motion live there on the screen. It is time to play 303-691 one mix 303-691 1649. I'll get you here in the studios to play Fast Five. And as always, I encourage all the newbies to call in. If you've never played before, today's your day. Let's get you on the line and play some FF. Here's how it works. We will get you on the air with us, get to know you a little bit, see what's going on in your life. And then what I'll do is I'll toss a category at you and start a 10-second timer. And within those 10 seconds, you got to give me 5 things that have to do with that category. Katie, I might reuse a couple of them, so I'm not sure if I want you to reel off the list of what we did yesterday. But we've done things like 5 types of dinosaurs, 5 constellations, 5 famous athletes, 5 famous sculptors. You never know what you're going to get.
Yeah,
The
all
categories
over the
are
place.
all over the place, which we kind of like. Kind of test your knowledge and get your brain working this early in the morning. It's a lot of fun. This show has become very, very popular. This game has become very, very popular. So try to call in and play 303-691 one mix 303-691 1649. And we got a little something for our winner today.
Yeah, are you ready to double the fun, Jer?
Yes. Yeah,
'cause
big prizes
we
today.
have 2 tickets for you to check out Alessia Cara at the Paramount in April. And you'll also win a family 4-pack of tickets for the Rapids home opener this Saturday when they take on FC Dallas. And it is retro ski night.
Woo-woo.
You're going to have so much fun.
It's going to be
And
hot, though. Are you going to wear all
yes,
your ski gear?
You're going to have to if you want to represent. Dick's Sporting Goods Park is where it's at. And again, you can get your tickets if you want to be a part of it as well. ColoradoRapids.com. But big winner today for Fast Five. Let's go.
Yeah, let's get her done. Phone lines are popping right now. 303-691 one mix 303-691 1649 will get you into the Mix 100 studios to play Fast Five. Josh is quickly rolling through all these people. We will start with Lucy. Lucy got in first. Good morning, Luce. Goosey
Hello.
Lucy, hello.
Hi.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello. So it says here on my screen that you're going to go teach. Are you a teacher?
I am 3rd grade.
Oh, bless your heart. Lord help you.
That's a hard age,
That
too.
is a hard age.
Oh,
They're always doing something crazy. You have to keep your eye on them at all times.
They're
in
always
3rd grade.
moving, right?
I know. They're always up to something. Yeah.
Where do-
all the time.
Yeah.
Yes.
What school do you teach at, Lucy? Give him a shout out.
I'm at Copper Mesa in Douglas County.
There you go. Shout out to Copper Mesa. We've got a weird delay on the phone, so hopefully this works out.
We got this.
There's a weird little delay, Lucy.
Well,
Yep, there it is.
It's all good.
There
our
it is. Okay, we will do our best. We'll see if you get this. In 10 seconds, I'm going to give you a letter here. The letter is O. O. Give me 5 brands that start with the letter O. Go.
Oreos.
1.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh.
Oreo.
Oh.
Only the greatest restaurant of all time, the Olive Garden.
Oh, there's a lot of
On the border, then you walk
Back.
O'Reilly's.
you walk across the street and get a performance fleece at Old Navy.
Oh. so many.
Oh.
Your brain really your brain shuts off, doesn't it?
It really
does.
doesn't
It
it,
does.
Lucy?
Yeah.
You're so funny.
It does.
Super nice to meet you, and you have a great day with all your kiddos.
Yes. Thanks, Lucy.
You too. Thank you.
Bye, Lucy. I'm not hanging out with a bunch of kiddos.
I know. Thank you for doing that because, yeah, that seems like a tall order.
Allison was next. Good morning, Allison.
Good morning, guys.
Hey, you big goof. So you're giving a presentation about a rocket launch today.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, so I am a part of a club at my community college. It's called the Space Grant Club. It's part of the Colorado Space Grant Consortium. So there's a bunch of schools that compete against other schools at these challenges. There's a robotics challenge, there's DemoSat, which is a high-altitude balloon project, and then there's a RockSat challenge, which is a rocket launch. And usually all the rockets launch in Virginia. And in August, I got to go to Virginia and, listen and watch the rocket that I was working on launch, which was really cool. And we had some help from our local Warren Tech to help build this payload that we launched.
How neat.
So today I'm going back to Warren Tech with our finished payload that is back from the upper atmosphere. And I'm going to show all of them like, hey, this is what you worked on. This is what you helped build. And hopefully try to get a couple of those early welders and heavy machinery engineers into the aerospace industry.
Allison,
I need more of those people.
I'm smiling ear to ear with this
Literally.
entire thing. Both Katie and I are just smiling.
You
This
are
is
fascinating.
so
good.
neat.
Yes.
I try to be fascinating.
You are a fascinating person, and I
Yes.
love this. And I'm pushing my son to go into like this kind of stuff with
Yeah.
robotics and engineering. And
Oh yeah. If he really wants to get into engineering, I would look up COSGC. That is the Colorado Space Grant Consortium, and that's how you get into space grant projects like the robotics project. And there's a robotics challenge in the sand dunes every year.
How
it's right around.
neat.
It's like the
I
first
love
week
this.
in April, and
I
it's
love
so
it.
much fun.
you are,
it's really cool.
if you even lose the game today, you're still a winner in life.
Well,
This is rad.
The presentation you're about to give, like, you just had us
Wow.
perplexed with every single word you spoke. So I think you're going to knock that presentation out of the
Oh.
park today,
Allison,
Allison. That
you-
was so good.
You are going to go so far in life, my friend.
Yes, you made us
Oh,
both so
thank
happy.
you. Yeah.
You're very bright.
Talking
I am-
about robots.
I'm the resident business major of my club. Everyone else is an engineer. I'm the only business major in my club. So, like, when we have to give big presentations
It's
at
you, huh?
at symposiums, I'm the one that does it. And my boyfriend is actually the aerospace engineer, so he dumbs it down to where I can understand it. And then I'm
I
like,
love
okay,
this.
here's the game plan. Here's what we're doing. Give us your money.
That's great.
Oh, well, you got us excited, Allison.
I will
Good
tell you,
job.
Allison, we
Oh,
got to
okay.
get to the game because we got a bunch of people holding. But you are
yeah.
you're awesome.
Yeah, you're
you are an
fascinating.
awesome human, and you will make $1 million by the time you're 30 years old. I
Yeah.
bet.
Yep. Yep. I'd put
10
money
years
on that
ago.
too.
Here we go.
All right, you are a good human. All right, so
I try to be.
fast five. What do I have for you? Oh, okay. Katie, you're gonna have to help me out with this one.
Okay, here we go, Allison.
I know a
boy.
few of them. We might have to look a few of these up. In
God.
10 seconds, this one came in from a listener, so don't be mad at me. In 10 seconds,
Okay.
please give me 5 U.S. Olympic gold medalists. Go.
Oh. Serene Boyles. There's the tractor. Oh, God, I forget her name. I watched the Olympics this year. Oh, I don't remember any of their names. I
darn.
feel so bad.
It's all right.
It's still okay.
There's a
Oh.
lot. There's definitely a lot. So we're going to
There's
hold
a
on to that
lot.
one.
There are a lot.
Sean White. You can go way
Yeah.
back to that
Lindsey
basketball
Vonn.
dream team. Pippen and Jordan and
Throw
Bird.
old
and-
school nugget Carmelo
Yeah.
Anthony in there.
Yeah.
Quite
Darn
a
it,
few.
Allison. Well, bottom line, you are an awesome person and a fantastic call today. Thank
Yeah.
you so much.
We had so much fun with you,
Aw,
Allison.
thank you, guys.
Thank you.
I try to call in every Tuesday and Thursday and try to play, but today was one of the first times I actually did get to play, so this is
It's all right.
exciting.
I'm glad you made it through. I hope we get to talk to you again.
yeah,
Have a
you
good
keep
day.
calling in, Allison. Bye.
You too, guys.
Bye-bye.
She was
Wow,
great. I love
Katie.
her. Yeah.
Wow.
I want to go fly a rocket now, launch a rocket.
She's got such passion.
Exactly.
Erica.
Good morning.
says you are also headed to school. Is it for you or your kiddos?
My kiddos are, and unfortunately, I'm not flying a rocket today. I'm just going to work. So
That's all right.
I want to launch a rocket now too, Erica.
Makes all of our jobs seem kind of silly. We just come in here and make goofy jokes all morning, and she's launching things into space.
That's right.
Are your kiddos with you?
They are.
Give them a shout out.
Girls, say hello. Hi.
Hey, girls. What are their
Hey.
names?
Violet, Pearl, and Coral.
Oh, those are all pretty names.
Oh, very pretty.
Pearl,
Three
you know,
girls.
you
We're
don't-
broke for life. We know that very well.
yeah, you don't see many young girls named Pearl.
Yeah, it's like an old school name.
an
I
old
like
school
that a
name.
lot. Violet too. Like those are very pretty names.
Very nice,
Yeah.
very nice.
And you said Coral, Violet, Pearl, and Coral.
Yeah, they're
Nice.
throwback names for sure.
Right
Those are
on.
great.
Well, thank you to all of you for listening this morning. Let's do some Fast Five with you. Let's talk about doggies. Who's a good dog? In 10 seconds, please give me 5 jobs that dogs can be trained for. Go.
A seeing eye dog, a therapy dog, an actor like dogs in movies, a police dog, and a guard dog.
Oh,
Yeah.
man,
I think so.
Erica, you just did that. Hey.
Yeah, I'll take all those. Sure.
That was good.
Who's a good winner today?
Yeah.
Who's a good
So
winner?
shocking. You should have seen the faces of my girls because I am not a dog person like everyone else in Colorado is, and I'm not. So I did not think I was going to get a dog question right.
Well, you
You just did.
You did.
I know. I heard you say "oh crap" or something when you said dogs.
Yeah.
You're like, "Oh no, not that."
Well, you can go home and drag your butt across the carpet because you're a winner today.
Or enjoy a treat. There's that too.
We're going to give you some concert tickets and a 4-pack of tickets to go see the Rapids home opener this Saturday, which is going to be a blast. So you go have some fun on us, all right, Erica?
Thank you so much. We appreciate it.
We appreciate you. Thanks, girls. Hold on the line, and Josh will come back and tell you all about your prize. And that right there is how we do it. It is called Fast Five with Jeremy, Katy, and Josh, and we will play again tomorrow morning, 7:25 here at Denver's Mix 100. Jeremy, Katy, Josh, Denver's Mix 100, taking it back to 93 with Robin. Show me love. Thank you to all the text messages coming in saying, thanks for this throwback song. It's awesome.
It's a good one.
It is.
Kudos to Katy. She picked it out today.
Yeah.
Katy.
I've been
It's
trying
really
to think
good.
of all the songs that really get me in a good mood when I hear them from back in the day.
Yeah, it's
And
one of them
The
for
other day
sure.
when I was in the grocery store and that came on, I love this song.
So good. So,
Yeah,
shout out to Katy
you're
for
welcome.
picking the song. And again, another big shout out to Allison who called in, who's doing the Rocket program and doing some stuff through Warren Tech. Joseph actually tapped that app, the Mix 100 Denver app, and sent us a voice message about Allison. Yeah, it is, buddy. She's not single though, Joseph.
I know.
Stop
She
it.
has
I feel
a
like
boyfriend.
he's hitting on her.
He's
She has
the
a boyfriend.
engineer too.
Sorry,
so
buddy.
yeah, you're really gonna have to come with it.
That's all right.
You too can send us voice messages. Tap that app, Mix 100 Denver. Click on the microphone link down in the bottom corner, and boom, you can hear your voice on the air. You will also be able to call us and sound off with Show Wants to Know coming up here at 8 o'clock. We got a message from Vanessa, and I'll give you the first couple words here of her email. I need an outside perspective because I'm fuming.
Oh, jeez.
And it all has to do with what she caught her husband doing.
Uh-oh.
And we're going to need you guys to sound off about it. So get the phone number ready, 303-691-1MIX. 303-691-1649 for Show Wants to Know. Coming up with Jeremy, Katy, and Josh. Right now, another hit of Traffic brought to you by Good Times. All morning long, JKJ, streaming live on YouTube. Go check us out. Search Mix 100 Denver, and you can find us online. Or go to mix100.com. That's the station's website, and you can click the link there. There's the station website for all of you 60 plus.
One of those wwws.
www.
Do you do the W? That always cracks me up when you still hear commercials like www.mix100.com.
You don't have to do that anymore.
No, you never had to do that.
Never had to.
I put in too many W's. Now I'm all thrown off.
I only put in 2. What happens now?
What a world we're living in with the Google box. Yeah, YouTube, Mix 100 Denver. You can find us there. And if you're really good with your phone, you can download our app, Mix 100 Denver, in the App Store. Click on the microphone button down in the corner and have your kids send us dad jokes like this one that just came in. Boom! Under the feather.
Under the
Boom,
feather.
boom, boom.
Little practical
Good.
yoker.
We are loving the kids. We are definitely loving the kids on this morning
cute.
show. So
Good.
tap that app, Mix 100 Denver, in your app store. It is free. Get it on your phone and send us some voice messages. All right, so before we get into Show Wants to Know, I do have a couple stories floating around here this morning that we weren't able to get to in the trending report. There is a list about the top 9 benefits of having work friends. Friends
Yeah.
at work. Your
yeah.
besties at work. This is my
Yes.
bestie, Rachel.
Uh-huh.
We know everything about each other. Total opposite of how I live my life. I have said for many years they are coworkers, not friends.
Yeah, you're
Although
pretty
I
strict.
adore you two.
Well, you
guys
better.
are
You
great.
wouldn't consider us
Yeah.
friends?
No, I think we are your friends, right? And then
I have
everybody
broken
else.
bread in your family home, Jeremy.
Josh has been to my house. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
I am taking your table.
And your TV.
Katie's,
Come on now.
Katie's taking some junk out of my basement for her to
taking
place.
part of your house.
I've said on the show you're like
Coworkers,
an
not
older
friends.
brother.
Coworkers, not friends.
I've been saying that how you guys are like brothers to me now.
It's just
but
a rule I live by.
There we are.
I'm
Okay.
a little hurt.
You don't
mean-
need to come to work and tell your coworkers everything about your personal life, because it is work. It is still, bottom line, a competition on who's going to succeed more at work, and they will still stab you in the back.
Oh.
Dang.
Wow.
I would
This
never
is-
do that to either one of you, and I can say
Same.
that confidently.
They will still
Yeah.
become very sneaky behind your back and not tell you things and try to, move ahead and leave you
Now
behind.
I think Jeremy has
But
some.
I know.
Rachel's my bestie.
I think this is more about
Just
you
speaking from experience.
than us. I think it's more about
Okay, but
you
not
than
everybody's
us.
like that.
Yeah. I would pretty much do
Coworkers,
anything for
not
you
friends.
guys here.
I
Like,
was
Would
just
you
about
really?
to say
yeah,
yes.
like I would do a lot. Yeah, I mean, I would want
I
to
would
hang out with you
appreciate
guys
you.
after work. I would want to hang out. I think we'd have fun even outside of the studio. Like, and we have.
I have
And
literally
we have.
danced in Jeremy's arms.
I mean, you guys are a lot
Oh,
closer.
yeah, we did go to that one.
So it's like, yeah, you should definitely call Josh a homie.
Dang.
Come on.
I just feel like I got broken up
I
with.
know, a little bit, huh? Here's Jeremy over here outside of these walls.
Still, though, it
do
was
not
just
exist.
basically we filmed that for content for
Jeremy
the show.
pulled me close and goes,
Coworkers,
not
Don't get it
I'm
twisted.
telling you, it's just a
Dang.
rule I think a lot of people should live
You
by.
are harsh.
Because I
this
think people
morning.
do come to work and they divulge way too much of their personal life to their coworkers, which I think can be turned and used against you at some point.
That's
so
our
you're-
job.
you
We do that
leave
to-
your family crap at home. Just be cordial to each other at work, but they are just a reminder they are your coworkers.
When
They're
we
not
come
family.
in every day, you literally ask us, "What'd you guys do yesterday?"
Yeah, and then
That's
what do
the
I say
first
after that?
with a
question.
microphone in front of our face.
What do I say after that though?
Yeah.
Because we
not
need
friends.
to talk about it on the show.
Yeah, well, but still,
Which is work.
Which is work, I guess.
I
But
guess.
still, you can.
I'm still
Well,
a little hurt.
With all that being said, there are benefits of having work besties. I'll
You'll
give you a
never
few
know
of them.
about him.
I'll give you a few of them. Improved mental health. Because yes, you're excited to go into work every day and you see
Yeah.
your friend and
Yeah.
yes, you connect and you're socializing. Yay, that's fun.
I was excited today.
Yeah, it
Which
was a
goes
good
hand
time.
in hand with increased morale. So if you're around a bunch of people, you're like, this doesn't mean you can't like your coworkers and be good to them at work.
Yeah.
We are all a big team here.
Yeah.
Including Big Rob, who just joined, who we adore.
Yeah.
We are a good team at work. You all don't know this stuff going on behind the scenes. Not all of it. And I'm not going to tell you.
Oh,
Ever.
a little secretive over there then, huh?
What else is going on? Increased desire to stay with the company long term, which is, obvious. And I'll give you another big one, reduced burnout. So that's along the lines of you're still excited to get to work, see your people.
Well, and also,
and it's not horrible.
They say that you're not supposed to do a task for more than 25 minutes or else it will burn you out. So I think having those friends around where you can break it up and have a little bit of a, conversation with somebody while you're getting your fire back under you to go perform that task again. I think that that's important to have all that. So you make some good points there, but
you still shouldn't come in and spill everything about your husband and you want to get a divorce.
Okay,
to your
I
coworkers.
agree with
you
that.
Let's leave that at home.
Yeah,
I
you
agree
can
with
keep
that.
that, but you wouldn't want to hang out with us outside of work?
Yes, I would.
Okay.
Is like we are going out tomorrow, as a matter of fact. We're going to go downtown and tour a tortilla chip factory.
Yeah.
And I'm
That's gonna be a
excited.
good
What's it for, though?
It's
It'll be
for
fun.
work. But
Mark just texted it. This could be a whole topic.
It really could.
And I bet we could get hundreds of people that have been burned at work because they shared too much, became too close with people at work, and were somehow burned. Mark wrote in and says, true sign of friendship, would you help them move?
Oh, no.
As a matter of fact, Katy is moving this weekend. Both Josh and I have said, hell no, I'm busy.
No, but let me preface that
we
with
both have
saying that
trucks.
earlier this week, I sat you both down and I said, listen, I know it's funny and you guys make fun about not wanting to help me move, but I also don't need your help. I have friends for that who have already put in place to help me. I didn't need your trucks. I have a truck. And so I told you, I was like, don't feel bad because I know you probably really want to help me move.
Didn't
me
feel
a
bad at all.
friend.
I also will say, though,
But-
Katy, like Jeremy lives a little bit of ways away. I live so close to where you're about to be living.
Yeah.
I probably would help you. If you were like, Josh, like, I need your help.
I
I'd
know
be like,
you
okay,
probably would.
I would help.
Yes,
I would.
you would help me carry boxes and stuff.
Yes.
But
and I would be there for moral support as I watch you take a heavy oak table up 3 flights of stairs. I'd be there going, you got this.
Applauding. Come on, use those legs. Let's go.
We might want to put a pin in this and bring this back at some point and talk about it, make it a
Yeah.
full
I think
topic.
so.
Because I think, many people, as much as you guys think I'm crazy, they probably really agree with me. That
Yeah.
You got to leave your personal stuff at home, and work people are work people. They're not friends. They're coworkers.
Okay.
All right?
That's how
Maybe
you
we'll
feel.
dive a little deeper into that later. We do have a show wants to know email that I want to read you guys. Let me play our cute little jingle here. So at any point, if you want to sound off about Show Wants to Know, phone lines are wide open, and I want you guys to call in. We love chatting with our listeners. 303-691-1MIX. 303-691-1649 is your direct link into the Mix 100 studios. This one came in a few days ago. It's from Vanessa. She messaged us on our Instagram account, Jeremy, Katy, Josh. On the IG, she said, hey, Jer, Kate, Ja.
One syllable.
Saving time, I guess. I need an outside perspective because I am fuming and my husband, Elliot, doesn't seem to get why I am so upset. So there's your players, Vanessa and Elliot.
Okay.
Here's the deal. We keep our bedroom curtains open to let some light in, which I never thought twice about. But apparently Elliot has been enjoying the view across the street a little too much.
Oh, no, Elliot.
Oh,
Elliot.
what you doing?
There are two women over there who also leave their curtains open, and they walk around half naked.
Oh, no.
I thought that's where this was going.
She said instead of, I don't know, closing the curtains and looking away, or maybe just mentioning this to me, Elliot's been watching.
Like the TV? Like Elliot's just been sitting
Elliot's
down.
been watching.
Just sits down with a bag of popcorn.
She says, I walked in on him, saw exactly what he was doing, and now I feel sick over it. He swears it's nothing, just
Elliot.
innocent male behavior. He says he's not watching them every day, just when he happens to notice. Or except for that one time he watched them for half an hour, he told me.
That's like a sitcom. Oh my
Oh,
gosh,
Elliot. Now, Vanessa goes, I consider this to be cheating. At the very least, deceptive and disrespectful. He didn't tell me about it, and he let it go on for who knows how long. I am mad, I am hurt, and now I don't know what to do. How do I even begin to handle this? Is this a major betrayal or am I overreacting? Do I just forgive him or does he need to be punished for this? I'd love to hear what you guys and your listeners think. Love the show. Love Show Wants to Know. And that is from Vanessa. So there you go, guys. There's your players, Vanessa and Elliot. Elliot's been watching the ladies across the street from time to time through the curtains.
My gosh.
Vanessa thinks this is a betrayal, deceptive, disrespectful, maybe a red flag. I don't know. She's like, what should I do about this? We want you to sound off. 303-6911-MIX. 303-691-1649. Katie, what would you feel if you walked upstairs and your old man was watching the ladies across the street?
Oh my gosh. I think cheating might go a little too far here, but I do feel like Elliot took the wrong approach with this whole thing. I think if he, one day was just peeking outside the window and saw that across the street, a better way to handle all this would have been like, hey, Vanessa, look what I'm checking out. Like, invite her to watch with you, and then you have a show you can watch together. Then you're both gawking. Then it's not bad. Then you still get to see these ladies walking around half naked. So does Vanessa.
And you kind of get a hall pass.
And you can talk about it.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
but you know what?
I really think if he would have done it that way, she wouldn't have felt so betrayed. Because I feel that now. Like, when she describes it, it's like, yeah, he has like his own TV show
What are
he's
you
watching.
doing?
And
Elliot, no.
Exactly. You don't know what the plot is. You don't know the main characters, and you just came in mid-season. Like, so I think if he would have told her about it in the beginning, it would have been okay.
Come on.
That's just innocent.
What if they have a TV in their bedroom and he's been watching movies or something up there, even if they're R-rated movies and they've got some nudie scenes or whatever? Is he running downstairs telling his wife
Well, no, but this
every
is
time
different.
there's some nudity on the
This
TV?
is different. This is juicy gossip type stuff. This isn't just a TV show you can watch anytime.
It's just a dude taking a peek.
This is live action happening as we speak. I think if he would have invited her in, like, let's watch together, like, it would have been different.
But then she would have been like, why? You don't find me attractive anymore? You find those ladies more attractive than me?
I don't think that's how it would have worked, shook down at all. I think it would have absolutely been, she would have been like, this is fun, let's do it together.
I need some pictures to see what he's looking at.
For research.
To
vet it out
purposes.
yourself. Yes.
I'm
I
wondering
get
if
that.
these ladies are far more attractive than the wife, and this is really getting her goat too. Because I feel like Nick Nack would be like, oh my God, what are you doing? Stop it.
Yeah.
Knock it off. Like, she's really getting like, I'm feeling sick over this. It's cheating. It's disrespectful. I don't know. It's just your neighbors.
That's what I'm like.
He's not sneaking off and going to the strip club.
Well, and if they're full on naked, that's one thing. But if they're just walking around in like, light pajamas, then let's just watch.
SpongeBob PJs. Let's jump. We can take one call before we get to break. Hey, Madison. Good morning. Welcome to the show.
Good morning.
Hey, Madison. Real quick, what are your thoughts on this?
I personally think it's cheating. I've done that outside of a relationship, and it's become like an obsession. So I can't imagine like doing it inside of a relationship. I think it's like a weird kink.
Okay.
You've done this?
I have, yeah. Growing up, I had there was just a hot guy down the street, and he kind of became my obsession.
Ooh.
Right
and you got to
on.
see like into his bedroom, Madison?
She snuck up and was looking through his windows, it sounds
One
like.
point, but that doesn't matter, right?
Well, it does.
Goodness.
She's like, no big deal.
How hot was he?
He was on
I mean,
Yeah.
pretty hot, huh? But again, you weren't with anybody though, right?
Yeah.
This was just kind of you just being sneaky and being a peeping Tom, it sounds like.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. But I think that when you're in a relationship, it could, just from experience, it becomes an obsession. And, like, I think if he's not reciprocating the way that his wife feels, then she's wasting her energy on him.
So what do you think she should do?
She should set the boundary with him, and if he doesn't reciprocate it, then he's, he obviously doesn't respect her.
Boy, bye.
For sale sign right in the front yard today.
No, for real.
Madison, thank you so much for calling. We appreciate you so much. Let's do one more. Joel. Hey, Joel. Welcome to the morning show.
Morning.
Hey, how's it going?
Well, we all have our clothes on, so we got that going for us.
No peeping Tom
There you go.
situation.
What do you
here.
think about Vanessa's situation?
All right, so I think it's not necessarily cheating. I do think it's a little dirty, and maybe he should have told her that he noticed it happening. But if you flip it around and put it on the other foot, like the last guest was saying, if she saw some ripped guys across the street without their shirts on working out, and she's not going to take a peek, or she's going to run and tell her husband how ripped these guys are, I think that's just something to think about.
It's kind of true.
All right, buddy. Thank you for calling, Joel.
Yeah, thanks, Joel.
Thank you.
Thank you, buddy.
No, I mean, he makes a good point. You know, if you see like some guys working on landscaping across the street,
You're gonna watch.
All
you know,
sweaty and
you're
jacked.
gonna
You're
watch.
going to know the lawn guy's coming every Tuesday, and you're going to watch.
You're
Yeah.
probably not going to tell your husband, guess what I do Tuesday at 11:30 in the morning.
No, you're going to
You're
sneak
right.
it. You're going to have a glass of wine, and you're going to go on with your day.
Yeah, Joel makes a good point.
All right, guys, sound off about this. What should Vanessa do about this situation? Elliot's been watching the ladies across the street when their curtains are open, taking a little peek. He maybe did it for 30 minutes at one time. He
That's a long
swears,
time.
he is swearing this is just innocent male behavior. There's nothing behind it. Vanessa says it's cheating, it's deceptive, it's disrespectful, and she needs to do something about it to punish him, is her words. So how should this all play out? Sound off. It's Show Wants to Know. 303-691-1MIX. 303-691-1649 will get you in the studios. Right now, let's see what's going on with traffic. We are loving this email that came in to us from Vanessa. Vanessa says, I need an outside perspective because I am fuming all over what her husband Elliot has been doing. He's been peeping. He's been looking across the street a little too much because there are two women who live across the street and they keep their bedroom curtains open. And they've been walking around half naked. And instead of looking away or maybe telling Vanessa this is going on, he's been watching them. And she walked in on him watching those ladies. And he was like, oh, it's no big deal. This is just innocent male behavior. Nothing's going on. I'm just taking a peek. Vanessa's like, oh, hells no, Elliot. This is cheating. It's deceptive. It's disrespectful. And now you need to be punished. She's asking for your guys' advice. What should she do about this? Is this a gigantic red flag, or is this just some dude looking at the ladies across the street? No big deal. Sound off. 303-691-1MIX. 303-691-1649. We would love to hear from you guys today for Show Wants to Know. Up to bat, we've got Justin. Hey, Justin, thanks for calling this morning, my man.
Hey, guys. Jeremy, Katy, Josh, long-time listener, first-time caller.
Oh, thanks
appreciate
for calling,
that, dude.
Justin.
So this one
Yeah,
set you
guys.
off, though. Naked ladies across the street really set you off. So
Yeah,
this is why you're
this is the
calling.
one you want to talk about.
Well, it's just strange. It's how long has he been watching? Is it, and how long does that become a problem?
Right.
Is he a peeping Tom at this point? How long has it been going on?
Yeah.
I think that's the main problem.
And it's funny because she didn't put in how long this has been going on.
But she
I don't
did
know.
say he watched once for 30
For
minutes.
30
and
minutes.
that's
So I'm
sort of-
assuming it's probably
Yeah.
been going on for a month or two is probably my guess.
Right. But then on the flip side, like I think Katie or one of you, maybe it was Jeremy, said, guys have been gawking at women at pools since, the 1940s. So
I know.
I don't know how innocent it is or how,
And then, at the risk of sounding too pervy and stuff, it's like, yes, guys are going to be checking out the ladies, like you said, at the pool, at
the
concerts,
mall.
at the
You
mall.
guys are doing it everywhere.
At the
Let's be
DMV,
honest.
at the grocery store. No.
Pretty
So-
much everywhere.
And the list goes on and on.
Well, let's be honest. Girls do it too.
And girls do it too.
Maybe not as much, but we definitely check guys
So,
out when we get a chance.
Yesterday on the show, Katie was gawking over Aaron Gordon in his underpants.
Did you see that, Justin? Did you see him?
I did not.
Oh,
no,
my
I did
God.
Okay,
not.
so
I missed
like
that
if Katie was in a serious relationship with a guy, would he be like, wow, you were gawking at Aaron Gordon for like 30 minutes on the morning show the other day?
Because I was.
Disrespectful.
Right.
Is
Well,
it,
and
or
then
is it
what-
just Katie being Katie?
Well, I do think it is disrespectful, and maybe I'm just a loyal man to my wife, but I wouldn't do that. It's one thing if you're walking down the street and you see somebody through their blinds or whatever, but you're sitting in your bedroom or living room or whatever, and you can see them through their window. Like I feel like one pane of glass is enough. 2 panes of glass is.
That's where you're drawing the line.
And I think
huh?
we're all thinking those panes of glass are all fogged up anyway.
Exactly.
Justin, thank you, my friend. Thank you for calling, and thanks for being a good, loyal husband, buddy. Have a good day.
Thanks for listening, Justin.
Thank you, guys.
Bye,
Love you
buddy.
guys.
Love
And
you
again,
back. Bye.
so am I, just for the record. So am I.
What? A good husband who
gawker?
doesn't gawk?
It's Tukey.
Dookie.
Hey,
Hey, Tukey. So what do you think about Vanessa and her pervy husband watching the ladies across the street?
yeah, it's cheating, especially if he's posted up, right? That's cheating. Now I can
Oh,
see.
my
I can
God.
see
Wait.
if I can see if he saw it and was like, what? Let me handle this right now. Close these blinds or sheet, But if he's posted up, but it is boundaries, and what she should do. Okay, just let him know the next time she see him doing that, she just shove his head into the window and tell him that I'm gonna call the police on you if you pervert.
Listen, you're
Okay.
pervert.
Yeah, you pervert. So, and I'm sure that'll shut that ship down quickly.
Ship. You said ship.
S-H-I-P.
Shut that
She
ship.
said shut that ship down.
It will.
Tukey, you are a very funny lady
Yeah,
and
that's
very
really
wise.
good.
Thank you
Yep.
for the call.
All right, take care.
Bye.
Thanks for listening. Bye, Tukey.
Did she say he was posted up?
He was posted up. He was watching. Like he made it.
Is
like,
that what she
he
meant
had
by posted
popcorn.
up?
He was gawking. That's what she meant.
I don't know if that's what she meant. Oh my God. Hi, Robin.
Hi.
Are you on a speakerphone or Bluetooth? Because it's wicked loud.
Oh, yep, I gotcha.
Okay.
Thank you.
There
Yeah,
we go.
it's a little better.
Much better.
So here we got Vanessa. We got Elliot, who's watching the ladies across the street. He's like, it's no big deal. I'm just being a guy. What do you think?
I think he's being a guy. I think that he's being human, really, because both people, I can see everyone doing that. I don't think it's cheating at all. I think she needs to grow up.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think it's probably not cheating. I think there is a concern there that, with them being convenient, that it could end up being cheating.
Yeah.
But if it's two ladies living together, they might not even be on, he might not even be on their radar, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, and I think that if they don't want people looking in their windows, then they should shut their curtains.
Yeah.
Right. You almost kind of wonder if they like it.
Yeah. No, exactly. Keeping the windows wide open.
So really, it's not his fault because they're doing this on purpose. It's not his fault.
I don't.
Yeah, that's what I'm going with. Robin, thank you for calling.
He's in the clear.
They're really, yeah.
But I understand.
This is not
her
his
hurt.
fault.
I understand that she feels left out. I understand that she feels like he didn't tell her, and that's where her hurt comes from. And so I think that, again, if he would have just been more honest about this whole situation and she didn't have to catch him gawking at the ladies between two panes of
It
glass.
seems like she hovers over him a lot, though.
No,
Maybe he didn't
but-
want to say anything because every day she'd be like, what are you looking at? Are you upstairs? Why are you going upstairs? What are you doing up there?
We don't know that.
I feel like
though.
she's in
Come
his business a
on.
lot. I can tell.
You can tell.
I
She
can
is
tell
a
she's in his...
helicopter wife.
Is it Bicky?
Getting in his kitchen.
It is Bicky.
Hi, Becky.
Hi, Bicky. Welcome to the
Hi.
show. Hey, girl. Hey. All right. So, what do you think about Elliot looking at these ladies across the street? They're half naked.
So I think Katie is absolutely right. He should have said, "Hey, check this out," not let me have a private moment with these ladies.
Yeah.
And for half an hour? Really?
Mm-hmm.
Well, that was one
yeah.
time.
One time.
Well, and everybody keeps saying, well, it's a guy thing. Well, yeah, but guys also cheat.
Well, so do ladies.
I don't know.
So, ladies, hold on.
Ladies do too. And in defense of gawking at Aaron Gordon, how can you not?
Yes.
Oh, but
you,
Bicky, it'll make
Vicky.
Katie cheat, though. She might cheat by looking at him
No.
like that.
No, I mean, I think my husband gets jealous when I talk about, if I could be a cougar, Aaron would be my guy.
Yeah. Got your 3-point right here.
Yeah, oh, baby.
Yeah, but given the fact I don't have money, I couldn't really be the cougar. But
I still
can
feel like
still
you
try.
need to sit down and have a cigarette right now. Did you see those underpants ads?
Oh.
no, I actually missed that moment. But I'm like, darn, I missed a moment.
Well,
Yeah.
they're still
It's-
out there if
It's
you
all
want to
over
do it.
Google right now.
You can just Google Aaron Gordon, Bicky. It will come up.
Just
Worst
don't
thing.
tell your husband,
Yeah.
Bicky.
Clear that
Don't,
history.
don't tell your
Oh,
husband.
but I will. I'm pretty open. So,
Yeah.
if I do something, I will tell my husband, hey, guess what? I saw this. And
We're going to get you that underwear.
yeah, absolutely.
And maybe he wants to check it out with you so you can pick out underwear together for him.
Let's
See?
not go crazy.
See?
Let's not go crazy.
We're
you
way
guys
off
are funny.
topic. Thank you, Bicky. Have a
love
good
you.
day.
Bicky.
Thanks, Vicky.
Love you. Oh, I
Bye.
love you.
She's so sweet.
Kate.
Yes, hi.
Yes, hello.
Hi, Kate.
What do you think
Hey,
about
guys.
these sinful naked ladies across the street? It's sinful.
Well, I personally think, like we were saying, we were speculating how long maybe he's been doing this. And if we're right, like a month or two or something like that, and like maybe for 30 minutes, I feel like that's a little too much. Like you're starting to borderline being kind of weird.
Well,
The 30 minutes part, that's
That's
what
a
got
long
me
I
time.
think
too.
all
Why are
of
they
our-
naked
I-
for 30 minutes?
I think our minds instantly go to what he might be doing in that 30 minutes too, which
Right.
shall remain unspoken. But don't we
Yeah,
all
like
kind
what do
of
you think?
like yeah, like that's kind of giving me the ick, you know? Like,
Yeah. Yeah.
like, okay, so how long has this been going on, and what are you doing while you are watching them?
Yes.
There is a slight
Yes,
concern
and
in
I'm
that.
Yeah, and I'm totally cool. I will walk down the street, and if I see a fine man, I'm the first one to look and say, like, oh, man, that man is attractive.
Yeah.
Absolutely. And like we were saying, we do it at the pool and we do it at the store, and I think that's pretty normal from men and women. But
Sure.
to sit and, like, watch someone in their home, like, yeah, they're not on the curtain, so obviously they are more than aware that they could be drawing this attention. But he should have enough respect for himself and his wife to be like, all right, that's enough. I've looked long enough, or I took a peek or whatever. I'm not going to sit here and watch a whole TV show.
It is a long
30-minute special.
5 minutes max, I think, is about
Yes,
it. Yeah.
too much. Yep,
I agree,
it's
Kate.
too much. She's starting to get weird.
Yeah.
Katie, thank you for the call and sounding off. We appreciate you.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you.
See you later. Every kiss begins with K. Hi, Kay.
Hi, Kay.
Do you realize how many times I hear that?
I figured. I almost didn't do it.
Wait, that's
but
not the first? What?
Yeah.
it's the first time I've said it to you.
That's so true.
So what do you think, Kay? Do you walk around with your windows open all naked?
No, I don't. But
Good. Because the neighbor husbands are watching you.
hey, I don't mind. I think it's perfectly healthy.
Do you? This is a first. I don't think we've had one of these. I think it's normal too. I think you see it, it's convenient, and boom, you're gonna watch for a while.
Right. I typically, if I've gone to a strip club with my man before, so that doesn't really bother me. If we're out and he is looking at somebody, I'm looking and. His, look at the tits on her, or, the booty on her. Oh, sorry. Oh, my God.
Wow, those are nice. Those are nice.
I
Those
think
are
we can
nice.
get away with that, but I hit the dump button.
I know, you sure did.
I went ahead and hit the dump. If you're listening online, you heard it.
Oh, my gosh.
I don't know if we can say that on the air or not, but yeah.
She just said that lady looked nice.
Bottom
Looked very
line,
nice.
Kay is okay
We
with
like
it.
Kay a lot.
My God. Like, I kind of want to go hang out with Kay.
Kay.
She's got a potty now.
No, she sounds
Kay,
fun.
I'm sorry, but I think we had to dump that. Kwa.
Hi, Qua.
Hello.
Hey,
How
buddy.
you doing?
We're doing really good. So what do you think about Elliot watching these ladies across the street? Breathing all heavy.
The 30 minutes is a bit long, and he should have told his wife, but I think her reacting as if it's a really bad thing is a little over the top, in my opinion.
Yeah, it's not cheating, right, Qua?
No, definitely
No,
not.
I ain't
Well, no,
think
it's that
so
old
either.
saying, like, you can go window shopping, you just can't touch the products.
Literally
right? Like,
window
But what if he's
shopping.
touching his
Yeah.
products while
And,
he's
they
window
join
shopping?
The fun too, they can be half naked too. Join the fun.
Jeez, Qua.
Why
They
don't
could
you
just
come
go back
over?
and forth, yeah.
Naked party at Qua's house this
Let's
weekend.
introduce ourselves.
That's funny.
I mean, I don't know. Could be a fun little fantasy. I don't know.
Totally
Look at
could.
him laugh.
I love
Totally
that.
could be, Qua.
You pervert.
You know what? Let's just make friends. I like your approach, Qua.
make naked
you
friends.
can make friends, your neighbors. You don't have to travel far. This is great.
No.
Like, this is
Yeah,
going to work out for them.
exactly.
Qua,
Yeah,
you need.
you got a friend in the neighborhood there, so
Yeah.
I feel like Qua needs to get some.
You can't.
I feel like it's been a minute for Qua.
I like Qua. I think that's really good advice. I
You're a
do.
good man. Thank you for calling this
Thank
morning.
you,
Thank
Qua.
you.
Oh, that's funny.
Oh my gosh.
Just make friends. That's great. That's a good approach.
We can do a couple more. Jules and Chad, it looks like. Hey, Jules. Good morning.
Hi.
Hey.
Hey, you. Go ahead.
I think it's creepy.
Do you?
The 30 minutes.
I think
part.
I think Vanessa's mean to him, and that's why he escapes to the bedroom to do this.
Well, I don't care. If I'm in my own home and somebody's looking through my window,
Well,
I don't care if I have my blinds open or not.
Well, I was going to say, I
you
wanted to
think they're
ask you that.
doing it?
Like, if you're naked in your own house, which is totally fine, but you just leave your shades open, you're risking the chance of people being able to see through your windows.
For 30 minutes at a time.
Okay, I'm not even saying that. I'm saying in general.
I'm telling you, they're doing it on purpose.
What if they just like the sunlight
Okay.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, then they can enjoy the sunlight with a turtleneck on.
Photosynthesis is what they're after.
They're getting their vitamin
You
D.
don't even get the UV through the windows, so you can't do that.
Elliot's getting his vitamin
I
D
mean,
too.
have him go across the street and tell him he's looking through their window and have him see the reaction.
Honestly, I feel
when they
like
cross the street.
I feel like Vanessa is gonna march across the street and tell these ladies,
I
"Hey,
think
you
so,
need
too.
to close
He
your blinds.
should.
This is
He
rude."
should. Maybe they will close their blinds. They didn't think anyone was looking through.
Yeah.
And
Maybe
if
they're
they don't,
completely,
then you know.
Thanks, Jules.
Or they're all
Thanks,
aware.
Jules.
They're
I
like,
honestly think they're doing this on purpose.
Yeah.
Because if it's happening this
so.
many times, and Elliot says it's happening a lot, then they are getting their jollies off of this.
maybe they're like, look who's back again.
And they're getting
you know?
Elliot in trouble in the
Yeah.
process.
They're like, ooh, the wife's coming.
And they know
might
he's
like the
weak.
attention.
They
We've
know,
know he's weak.
They know he's weak, and they
Oh
know
my
Vanessa is
gosh.
mean to him.
Elliot has no self-control.
I'm telling you that Elliot's not at fault. Chad,
Gosh.
Good morning. How are we today?
Good,
we
Chad.
are good. We have our pants on. What do you think about this?
Yeah, so I'll mirror a lot of people, but I'll add one more thing. Basically, I think it's human nature for people to check other people out. I don't really see a problem with that. I do think 30 minutes is borderline creepy. Here's what I would say to the whole thing, though. Personally, I think Vanessa and Elliot might have some issues, not regarding this issue, but just in their marriage in general. I personally think that if he's going to be doing this and not mention something, and that's maybe because he knows she's going to have a reaction, and if she tells him that she doesn't like it and he still does it, that basically means maybe he feels like he can't do certain things. I think she's got some self-issues, and I think he's maybe not happy with those self-issues, and I think there's a bigger issue.
Oh,
You very well could be right.
I know.
Yeah.
Like when you broke it down like that, I was nodding my head the whole time. I was like, yep, that sounds
They
about
might not
right.
be compatible sexually. I mean, we
Yeah.
could just throw that out there. Maybe he's into some freaky stuff, and she's just kind of like, meh, that's not me. And this is how he's getting it out of his system.
Yeah.
He's not acting on anything. He's just watching. He's just watching.
And
and
which
breathing
makes it
heavy.
almost creepier, though, right?
Kind of
Like-
does. I don't know about this guy. I think bottom line, I think I'm going to agree with you, Katie, when you said that he should have told Vanessa and made it a little joint venture
Yeah.
between those two.
They're back, Vanessa. They're
I-
back.
yeah, quick,
Make it
come
an
upstairs.
inside joke for them, you know?
Yeah.
And
Our
then
first
no one
place
feels left out.
with Nick Nack, our first place together was a townhouse, and across the street there was a woman who every night would leave her blinds open, and she would be in there naked, lotioning her entire body.
Oh my gosh.
And
That's for sure.
it would happen quite a bit. And you know what? We would both stand there and watch her and just laugh and just kind of take in the situation. Like, what the hell is she doing?
Yeah.
You know? And it wasn't me standing there alone. It wasn't Nicole standing there alone. It was actually kind of a fun moment to share together.
Yeah, because then it's not creepy. For all of a sudden, the creepiness
it's not
is
creepy.
For the
canceled
girl
out.
lotioning up.
Well, you know what ended up
It's a little
happening?
creepy for her, but
You know what ended up happening?
She
A few weeks later, we saw the guy, because we were kind of catty quarter from her. We noticed the guy directly across the street would scamper over a few times during the week with a bottle of wine.
so he was watching
you know
too.
what?
So we ended
She
up
got what she
finding out that she was doing it on purpose.
Yeah, not for you though.
No. Anyway, thank you for writing in for Show Wants to Know to Vanessa, and thank you so much to all the listeners that sounded off today. Even the lady that said the naughty word.
Yeah, I know.
We appreciate you guys.
That was still fun.
We're Jeremy, Katie, and Josh on Mix. Jeremy, Katy, Josh, Denver's Mix 100. Thank you again to everybody who called in. Y'all are rock stars. I love getting these messages from our listeners because we get to dive into your life a little bit. If you ever have anything going on in your life, send us a message. I would say the two easiest ways would be our social media accounts. Just shoot us a message there. Facebook, it's Jeremy, Katy, Josh on Facebook. And Instagram, believe it or not, Jeremy, Katy, Josh on Instagram.
I like that.
And don't you kind of wish you had neighbors that did this, like in a weird kind of way?
Well, it'd make your day a whole lot more interesting. That's for sure.
I'm starting to think if I'm the neighbor, though. I am naked a lot at my house.
Are you? Yeah, I kind of wish like every now and then just be saw naked neighbors.
Yeah, you do.
Who cares?
Do you leave your blinds open and stuff, though? Or are you just walking around in your skivvies?
I don't shut them. But I'm not trying to attract attention or anything.
What floor are you on?
Well, my bedroom and my bathroom and stuff like that.
But
like,
is it the main floor? Everyone can see you?
No, it's the second level.
Okay.
Yeah, you might take a peek out the window and see if you got a neighbor with a telescope trying to see you.
Just looking directly at me.
Trying to see it.
Go outside
I've never
and
really
look
thought about
into
that.
your windows.
Well, I'm
and
not
see
an
if you can
attractive
see in
woman,
there.
so I feel like people wouldn't want to.
What are you talking about? Ladies like to look too.
I don't know.
Just saying. You may have your own.
You'd have to
little
really squint
peeper.
though and try to see it.
My neighbor,
like really.
They need that
And
telescope.
then he went there.
What is that?
What
there?
the telescope is there
That's,
for,
yeah,
buddy.
that was the joke. Hey, we've got a trending report coming up in a few minutes. Katy, you got all the local juice.
I sure do. A very local celebrity cat making the rounds today. We also have a very expensive house in the old Cherry Hills Village neighborhood.
All right.
And people down south really don't want a gas station.
Oh,
all that
yeah.
and more.
Still some Buc-ee's issues, huh?
Yeah, Bucky's issues for sure.
All right, we'll do that and more coming up in the trending report with Jeremy, Katy, and Josh. Here's traffic. We were having fun on a Thursday morning in Lone Tree, Colorado at the Mix 100 Studios. Thanks for hanging out with us. We are streaming live on YouTube. Just search Mix 100 Denver, and you can see what's going on here in the studios, all brought to you by our good partners at Safeway, so a big thank you to them. You can also tap that app, get the Mix 100 Denver app on your phone. Click the little microphone button down in the corner, and you can send us voice messages. And we've been telling parents to get your kids on the app to send us a bunch of dad jokes. And I think this was Hazel that just sent this one in. Here you go. Boom!
Lighten up.
Boom!
That's so cute.
She's a cutie.
Pretty darn cute. Tap that app, Mix 100 Denver. It's free. Get it on your phone, get it on your tablet, and make your kids little radio superstars. Thanks for doing that.
Yeah.
It is time for a trending report. I will tell you, this radio station right here prides itself on doing a lot of local content.
Yeah.
And Katy comes in hot every morning with all the local stuff.
Well, we've got it all today, too. And you can go to our Instagram page at Jeremy, Katy, Josh. Look in our stories to see the video of sweet little Curry. Oh, did you see it yet?
Purry Curry?
She's so sweet. She is a little
I saw
orange
it.
kitten. Yes, she's at the Cat Care Society in Lakewood if you're interested in adopting her. But she has hind limb paralysis. That she was brought into the shelter with something that affects her back legs. So they don't move, and it's almost like they're tucked under her, and she kind of has to carry them and drag them behind her.
It looks horrible. Well, I will say that. It looks very uncomfortable.
It looks uncomfortable, but here's the thing about Curry is she has such a sweet demeanor about her, and the folks there at the animal shelter say that she just brings so much joy to their life, and she has such a positive attitude about everything, even though she has some mobility issues. And in this video, it's really sweet because they actually have somebody playing the ukulele, and she looks up at the ukulele, and then she scurries away. Little Curry does the scurry.
Because it's the ukulele.
It's so cute, though. And
I'd scurry away, too.
She went viral on TikTok because she does this little scurry, and people were like, look at her just scurry away. And, she's got front wheel drive.
So you're really couching this as it's the cutest, most adorable thing. I'm sorry.
Oh.
I don't think that's nice to let that cat live like that.
I kind of agree.
It is not nice to let this cat live
See,
like
here's
that.
the thing. That cat is going to bring meaning to somebody else's life as well. Like
or frustration.
Somebody needs to take care of something to feel better. That's how this works.
How does
that
it use the
cat
litter box?
Needs somebody to help
I don't
take
think it can
care
get
of
in
them.
there.
No,
Jared.
but that's the thing is you make a good team then together. Somebody's going to come and take care of sweet little Curry. She's also already got tons of interest about her. But again, if you are interested in helping out Curry, finding out more about her, adopting her, you can go to our stories at Jeremy, Katy, Josh. Someone's going to love the crap out of Curry. I'm telling you right now, okay?
My concern is I'm not sure how Curry is crapping.
Don't you worry for Curry. She's going to be just fine.
I am worried for Curry.
People
my
are
little
going to love taking care of Curry.
The type of person that needs to adopt this cat is probably a sweet little old lady or a little old man that has nothing but time and can just dote on this cat all day long.
Plenty of people out there in that
So
situation
that is gonna be great.
who are willing to do that.
But
and
I
again,
can't be the only one who thinks this poor cat
Well, no.
looks so uncomfortable.
But the dogs and the cats, like they've had wheelchair, like they have
They
the little
adapt.
wheelchairs.
They do.
Thing. Why don't they
Yeah.
put her in that? Because
Well-
she just runs with her butt rubbing against the ground. Like why
she
not?
does, and
put her in a little wheelchair?
Maybe that's something that the new owner can implement into her life. But right now, this is what the animal
needs some
shelter's
wheels.
doing. She does need some wheels.
Some Hot
That's
Wheels,
actually
yeah.
a really good suggestion.
It's
there,
kind of
Josh,
sad
but
watching her scurry around.
it's not sad. She
Well,
is so happy. Look at her face.
You
like
don't
again,
know. It's a cat.
She's smiling. She's smiling. She's so sweet. And I just want to make sure Curry has the best life ever. So if you're willing to help, head to our Instagram page, click that link, and see what you can do.
What else you got, Katy?
Little Curry the Scurry.
What else you
All
got?
right. So somebody bet $25,000 in Vegas that the Nuggets are going to win the championship.
Somebody's got some money to
This
burn.
Is a big deal. They're not obviously
the odds,
saying who
Katy?
it is or anything. I don't know what the odds are that they'd win, but the Nuggets are ranked 5th to win it all behind Boston, OKC, and a couple other teams.
So they're doing
in
good,
the
but they're
league,
not doing great.
No, they're doing well when it counts. Like Jamal Murray's completely healthy. Before they lost that game to the Lakers, they had won 9 in a row. Like the Nuggets are looking real good, and they have chances to win it. So if they do win, and this guy hits that bet, he's going to take home over $300,000
plus 1,300 right now.
Good
okay,
for him.
so plus 1,300 is
Good for him.
1,300 to win
Yeah,
the
the
championship.
odds
So
are to win.
25,000 plus 1,300.
If he's got $25K to lose, then so be it. That's
And
his
he
money
does.
or
He
her money.
placed
I don't know
the
who
bet.
it is.
So we will. His
He needs to
or
buy
her.
that cat.
His or her. You know what? That would be a good full
You need
circle
to buy
moment.
that
Sherry.
cat and buy some wheels for that cat if you got $25K laying around.
Good full circle movement. Hey, if you have $25K laying around, maybe you want to put a down payment on this really expensive house that's for sale in Cherry Hills Village, the old part of that whole area. There's a house for sale right now worth $10.5 million, and if it sells for that, that'll set a new record for that area in that community. And this place,
Holy crap,
is pimpin'. We found out that it's 11,000 square feet, so it is
Good
huge.
God.
That's a massive
That's a big house.
Oh my gosh, it's got 2.5 acres of land. It has 6 bedrooms, 11 bathrooms, and enough garage
It's too many.
space to fit 7 cars in it.
I like that.
Holy moly. They also have
I want one of those barn dominiums where you can park 8 cars in there and just have a little loft up top.
You know what's
I want a
sleep
Mac
upstairs.
Daddy garage.
Yeah.
My neighbor has like the 3-car garage, but he has the lifts. So his
Yep.
3-car garage
Yep.
holds 6 cars, and he just puts them on top of you, and it looks so
I have a neighbor
cool.
like that too. He's got like 4 classics in there.
Yes.
Or whatever.
Oh my
And
gosh.
he's just
All up
you're
top.
just showing off at
Dude,
that point.
but that
You
looks
really
cool.
are.
You
Yeah.
you want that to be your garage.
Well, you're
Come
also
on.
going to be
do.
showing off with your temperature-controlled wine cellar, a guest
Oh.
suite,
Oh.
a theater room, full gym,
Ooh.
and a pool, hot tub, pool bar, and a pergola.
Ooh, a pergola.
A pergola. to
Count
top
me
it all off.
in.
But yeah, it's going for $10.5 million. In case
It's
you're
so-
wondering,
So many bathrooms to clean.
that's way too many bathrooms.
It's too
to
much
clean.
house
Exactly.
at that point.
Exactly.
That's one of those houses too. If you have a family, you're never going to see your kids. You're not going to know what's going on in the other
Jeremy,
wing of the
I'm in
house.
like Tuesday
Also-
room.
I'm serious. Like
Tuesday
really,
room.
like it's too big of a house. You lose track of your family, and the communication goes to hell, and you don't know what your children are doing.
You need closer
Look at me,
quarters.
Debbie Downer.
I know, right?
And it's one of those bathrooms too, where you got to use a different or a house that you got to use a different bathroom every day of the week, so it doesn't like dry up the seals and everything, right?
Yeah.
You got to poop in different locations.
You do.
What's wrong with
You're
that?
gonna be-
You'll always find an
It's
empty
an
bathroom
adventure.
to do your business. That's
you
nice.
do. You can go on an adventure for number 2.
Yeah.
Marco.
It
I would-
echoes in that house.
I think at that point, if you're willing to put down that money, you probably have money to get someone to clean your house. So
You're
you don't
probably
have to
right,
worry
Katy
about
Cat.
that.
You're
You
probably
could probably
right.
even pay someone to poop in all your toilets too. Keep it going.
Why not?
Reginald.
You know?
Invite your friends over.
Exactly. a
We need to
pooping
work these
party.
toilets immediately.
Hey, how about this one? The Sober Curious Movement. Have you heard about this?
The sober?
I dabbled in it.
Sober.
I dabbled in
well,
it.
because it was dry January, right? Or there's some of their term for it too, where you don't go completely dry. But a lot of people are just continuing
California sober.
and keeping it going to where you're just sober throughout the whole year.
Do you know who did this and made it really, really popular?
Who?
Tom Holland, Spider-Man.
Yes.
So he did that. He goes, I noticed a pattern in myself where I was just drinking more often.
Yeah.
And he was like, I didn't really like that. So he did dry January. And he said, well, I thought I'd do it in February and March and April. And then he kept going. And he has been totally sober for years now. And he actually just came out with a line of non-alcoholic beer called Bero, B-E-R-O, which is really good, by the way. I've tried it. And he loves it. And he's living the sober life. And it's all because he was like this sober, curious person.
And it's kind of funny.
You don't
'cause
want
that's-
Spider-Man drunk.
No, you don't. He'd be drunk flying.
My
You don't want that.
gosh.
You don't want to do that,
Webs
guys.
everywhere.
Trust me, you
you
don't want
wouldn't
to do
like
that.
that. No.
want that.
And it's funny because that's kind of how I went into my whole sober
whiskey
life.
web.
Like I don't drink, and
Yeah.
it started. I'm going on almost 8 years now that I haven't drank, and it started like this. Like I just started to gain a little weight from drinking, honestly, and I was like, I don't like that. I don't like that. So I put it on the back shelf, back burner. I put it on the top shelf, and then I just kept. I Forrest Gumped it. Is what I tell everybody. Well, I made it this far. Might as well keep going,
keep
you know.
going.
And that's exactly my mentality with it.
When are you
is
going to
that-
try to get the weight off?
No, shut up,
Oh.
Jeremy. That was. I'm not fat. I'm just fluffy. Gosh, that was so mean.
So when does the weight come?
That was so mean.
Holy moly.
Anyway.
That was a good one.
The reason why it is so
What?
local is because Colorado has the largest consumption of non-alcoholic beverages per capita.
Well, that's a fun story.
Okay. I don't know if I want to do this last one. I'm going to do
Oh,
it.
you
though.
got more?
That was so good.
I want to hear more about that cat.
So messed up.
Scurry. No,
Oh
Purry.
my
What was
gosh,
Curry?
You called me fat.
I didn't call you fat.
Okay.
I thought we were just having a conversation.
Did you know people in Palmer Lake Really don't want that Buc-ee's down there. My gosh.
Are they still hung up on
They are
this
still-
Buc-ee's?
It's gonna happen whether they
Get
want it or
a
not.
life.
It's probably going to happen, but
It's happening.
The more I read about the story, the more I totally understand why they don't want it. Like the whole wildlife thing, they're like, we don't want this Buc-ee's to be put up, and then all the deer and elk and wildlife who come through our area, they're going to be detoured. It's going to change.
Do they have like thousands of deer and elk in that one
think
specific
the
spot?
Palmer Lake area is very bougie. Let's just put it that way. It's got the mountain views right there. It is very non-suburban, if you will. And that's what they're worried about. They're worried that this is going to make rustic is a good word for it. And they're worried it's going to make it just meh. And they're going to have all the traffic. They're going to have the 200 gas
They're going to
pumps.
complain about it until it happens.
Yeah.
And
That's
then
what
it's
I'm
going to be
thinking.
in, and they're going to be like, oh my God, this is
awesome.
so convenient. There's always a pump open for me. They have delicious snacks. How did we go so
Look at
long
that
without having
fudge.
this giant beaver here?
Well,
Is what they're going to say.
Until then, they have rented a bus, and now they are driving a school bus around with a sign on it that says no Buc-ee's. So
That's
just in case
funny.
you're wondering,
Buc-ee's suckies.
that's
Buc-ee's suckies.
their latest step is
Hey,
getting
hey,
that bus
ho,
out on
ho.
the road.
Yellow
So
beavers got to go.
I just want to go see it. Like I want to go down there into the Palmer Lake area and just see this. I just want to check it out.
Just see them. It
Just wanna see the
sounds
bus.
so redneck.
But if there's like a petition, I would sign it for them because I get it. I get why they're against it.
It's coming in.
But I'm with you. I don't think there's anything they can
It's
do
going to
about
come in,
it.
and they are going to love it. I'm
They
telling
will.
you.
They
They'll
really
love it.
will. The
I mean,
convenience
I
of the
loved
whole
it.
thing.
That brisket sandwich.
So
I will say probably the
good.
first 6 months, though, is going to suck you know what.
Yeah.
Because it is going to be so busy.
Beaver
Suck
tail.
beaver butt.
So jam-packed with everybody coming to
Oh my
see
gosh,
it.
Yeah.
It will suck.
No,
It'll
they're
be
going to see that. But
okay.
then exactly. Up north, they've got it all
be
under
fine.
control, so it'll have no problem. But there you go. There's your local
No, you had one more
stories.
I wanted to hear about.
Which one? That's
Pan-
it. Oh yeah,
pancakes.
the pancake story.
Pancakes.
We have a wonderful story. Love Food just recently talked about the best pancake eateries in the state of Colorado. Which
Now
one do you
we're
think was
talking.
number one?
Waffle House.
If you had to guess,
It's a
not
pancake
Waffle House.
eatery?
IHOP?
Pancake eatery, not
A
IHOP.
pancake eatery.
It's more of a like local phenomenon. They've definitely been on drivers, dive-ins, and dives. They're
In
very
Colorado?
famous
A
in
pancake
Colorado.
eatery.
I love this place. Their decor is really neat. They have a lot of like Starbursts and stuff up there. They got a whole menu of
Starbursts?
Benedicts. I mean,
It's a breakfast place?
It's a breakfast place.
Snooze.
Yay!
Oh,
There you
Snooze.
are. Snooze number one for the best pancake
Snooze was on Triple D?
eatery in Love Food. Yeah, Snooze made it to
Huh.
Triple D, and it is probably one of my favorite places to get an eggs Benedict.
Oh, that place
'cause
is
again,
so
If you
They have a lot
can
of
enjoy
options.
this 75-minute wait.
I was like, I can't.
Well,
That,
you gotta
the
get
food
in.
is not worth the wait.
No, I think
It's
it is,
not.
but you have to go at the right time. You got to make sure you're going during the off times. That Sunday brunch crowd, you don't want to mess with that.
so you
no,
go
no,
in
no,
at
no, no.
4 for breakfast.
You go exactly. You go in early or late, but you make sure that you just go in on the off times, and then you got no problem getting into Snooze.
Nah,
Huh.
I don't like
Okay.
it.
No?
Can I
don't
play
like
this?
that.
Can I play something?
What are you gonna do now?
Hey. That's good.
Thank you for that.
was
This is the only reason I
good.
wanted you to just tell me that story.
That's why you wanted the pancake story. Well, there you go.
I hadn't played that pancake sound in a long time. Well, look at that. Y'all are up to date on everything local this morning, and somebody go adopt that ding dang cat for God's
little
sakes.
Curry. She's looking for a forever home.
There you go.
Oh, she's so sweet. What?
Nothing. I mean, I don't want to say anything else about the cat because I'm going to get in trouble. It's all good. Somebody go adopt the cat. All right, we got to jump into a traffic report. No, let's do it. Jeremy, Katy, Josh, Denver's Mix 100. The fun continues when we're not on the air. We're all over the socials. Make sure you give us a follow today. Jeremy, Katy, Josh on Facebook. And Jeremy, Katy, Josh on Instagram. Imagine that. I did post some pictures earlier on our Facebook because I've got this habit of leaving the microwave doors open in the kitchen. So one of the sports guys opened up all the cabinets in the kitchen, and I took pictures of it and put it on there.
You did.
I sure did.
They showed you.
They sure did.
They got me good.
Yep.
What other stuff do we have on there? We got your pictures of your pumpkin sauce, Katy.
Oh, yeah. I threw that away, by the way.
Oh, did you?
I did,
really?
because I was really tired of being shamed for my eating habits. So I threw away the creamer, I threw away that pumpkin sauce, and I just bought my own oatmeal cookie creamer that has a lid on it and will never get crusty.
How did it just
Smart
get
move.
so to that point?
Because that has been around since November. So every
really
time
gross.
I drop a little in my coffee, I tip
Do you
it
get
back
any
up,
of it in your
and
coffee?
a little goes on the side. So that is like months of
You
me
never just did
tipping
little-
it in my coffee and it going on the side. And I just didn't think it was that big of a deal. But man, I got called out for that.
It's really gross.
Also, I just want
a
to point
good
out,
look.
I don't have the best eyesight, so I don't notice things. Like when you
That's
showed
orange.
me the creamer that was crusty, I really had to put that close to my face to see it, just because my eyesight is pretty bad. So I don't notice things. I'm not very observant, and I see like a bat. So those are all reasons why I, didn't care about that pumpkin sauce thing. But
Is that why you
can
get so
go
many tickets?
Look at the picture on Instagram.
Can you not see where you're
maybe.
driving?
Speed.
Do you
I
not have
see
contacts?
shapes. I see shapes. And
You
they
have
maybe just be-
contacts?
I have contacts, but my eyesight is negative 8.5. And for anybody who doesn't know what that is,
You
that's
are
almost
blind.
blind. That's almost legally blind. So my eyesight is very bad. I do have contacts, but it still is just like I'm kind of in my own little bubble over here,
Truth.
It's my own little world.
Truth.com.
My
Whole
own
lot more truth to
Main
the-
character, my own movie
Didn't
over
see
here.
that
one
just
coming.
Rolling through it.
Sure are. Well, take a look at Katie's eyes.
There's
you can
that.
see them on our Facebook page, Jeremy, Katy, Josh, and on Instagram, Jeremy, Katy, Josh.
right.
Amazon has announced that Alexa is about to get a whole lot smarter. They are rolling out a new version called Alexa Plus to a handful of users in March and then to everyone else over the next few months after they test it out. They say it's supposed to be more like an actual assistant in your home. It'll be able to do things like make dinner reservations for you, order your groceries, book an Uber, text people, of course, buy stuff on Amazon. It'll even snag concert tickets for you once they hit Ticketmaster. That's kind of neat, kind of convenient.
Mm-hmm.
I like the grocery thing. I feel like it does that now,
Yeah.
though, doesn't it? Like
It
the
does.
subscribe and save and all that. It just orders stuff for you.
Well, you can have a grocery list too. Add it to my list.
I
Like,
do that
there's-
already, though.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Is there's things that you can do like that
Alexa
already?
Plus just makes her sound like she's gained a little holiday weight.
It sounds like she's gonna be charging you about $20 a month, is what it sounds like to use the
gosh.
services.
Oh,
Come
so she's more
on.
expensive.
No, so Prime members are going to get it for free. Everybody else is going to have to pay the $20 a month, but it is just a matter of time before they up the Prime members another $20 a month, so you continue your Alexa Plus service. It'll also do things like remember things for you. It'll tell you that your family is coming over for dinner and say, "Hey, don't forget your nephew is gluten-free."
Oh.
She'll also get appliances fixed for you, so you can connect your appliances to your Alexa, and once your fridge goes on the fritz, she'll call a repair place, set an appointment, and add it to your calendar all
I
on
don't
her
like
own.
it.
I don't like that either.
I think we're giving the robot too much responsibility.
Too much
now.
power.
Yeah,
I don't like
you've
that.
got to rein
And it's
it
just
in
spending your money.
because she's going to get mad at you for something. She's going to stop doing all these things. She's like,
Hmm.
remember when you did this? Remember, I'm not going to fix that appliance for you. You'll learn next time. Like, I can already see Alexa holding things against us. I don't like it.
She won't let you order your junk food. She'll
I
only
know.
order healthy food
So,
for you.
like,
No.
Alexa, I did not want broccoli. Like,
Yeah, yes,
see,
you do. You need
I
your
can
broccoli.
see this already. Like, and you need to go on a walk. Like, nope, I don't like it.
As long as we can continue to do this, hey, Alexa, set an alarm for 2 a.m.
You're such a stinker.
I love that.
Oh.
On the heels of that, there is a list out this morning. The biggest flop that was hyped as the next big thing. The list is long.
There's so many of them.
I love that 3D TVs is on the list. Remember
Yeah.
when those came out and everyone had the glasses on? You look like a bunch of idiots in your living room.
Motion sick, dude.
Or the curved televisions along with it. Like
Those
Yeah.
curved televisions are still in. They make curved desktops.
They were supposed to be a lot bigger than they were. Like we were exposed to see those everywhere, and I rarely see a curved laptop
I've never
or
even seen
monitor.
one.
You know,
I've never seen one out in the wild.
Yeah.
Google Plus. It was the Facebook killer that died off pretty quick. The Segway. Remember when those came out like 20 years ago and we thought we'd be zipping around on Segways
That's because
everywhere?
It killed the inventor.
Yeah,
the Segway killed the inventor of the Segway,
Oh.
and people were like,
Never mind. We
But
actually
Paul
don't want to do
Blart
that.
rocked it,
He
man.
really did. He made that Segway
I did a
look
Segway
cool.
tour once with my dad, and it was really fun. It's all of us just in our helmets and on Segways, and it was fun. We looked so dorky, but it was fun. It was a good time.
Google Glasses are on the list. Those kind of fizzled
yeah.
out. But Facebook's got those new Meta glasses, so they're still kind of out there.
Same kind of thing, though. I don't see people wearing them. Like, it's an anomaly when you do, right? Like, wait a second.
The only time I think that would come in handy is if you were traveling to a foreign land where you didn't speak their language, and it does it right there on your glasses.
Yeah, the
it
translate.
translates
Yeah.
immediately.
You can do that on your cell phone now. So
You can.
You literally can go,
then I don't want those
I need to
stupid
know
glasses.
where the restroom is, and it will say it right there for you. And
No
translate
way.
It. Yep.
Oh, right.
Remember also those things, the apps, especially during the pandemic. And this one's called House Party, and I remember that one. But there was also that trivia app that you're logged on with a bunch of other people, and you try and guess the trivia questions, and you try and win money, and you can actually. And this was again
that Trivia
big,
Crack?
I think so. Yeah, I think so.
Trivia
Because
Crack.
it was really big during the pandemic because we couldn't go anywhere or do anything. But then after everybody was able to go outside again, they just tanked. Like it's like nobody wants to play trivia games
What was the
anymore
one you
their
held on your
phone.
head that Ellen was doing and you...
Oh, I have that one. Hold
Oh,
on.
Heads
yeah.
up?
Heads up. I think that is what it's
And
called.
you got to describe...
Yeah, what's
They're
on-
describing to you what
Heads
you're...
up.
Yeah,
it's Ellen
yeah.
DeGeneres holding it. That's
Yeah.
And you ding, ding, and you tip it forward. Ding, ding.
That's not.
Yeah.
That wasn't a COVID game though. That was.
That's
Was
just
it?
a stupid game.
Oh. I like it.
Threads also on here.
What
and
was Threads?
I hate
Threads is like Facebook's
Yeah.
Twitter. It's still
it's for
going.
Instagram.
Yeah,
Yeah,
for
Instagram
and
Twitter.
it'll always
Meta.
show you a little bit of
That
Threads,
is
and then
dumb.
you click on it, and it brings you over to Threads. I'm like,
Threads,
I
you
don't
suck.
like Threads. Yeah,
Dumb.
so I always try and get that out of the way.
VR, they say they keep trying to make that happen. Speaking of Meta, we just bought the VR headset. It's actually pretty cool.
I think that's
Yeah,
kicking
but you're
off.
not
Yeah,
walking that around the world, like around town.
Yeah, you're not going to wear that while you're driving.
but that is catching on a lot more now because when it first came out, it was kind of a dud. People weren't picking up on
Yeah.
it. Yeah.
Fake Meat also made the list, which is Josh's nickname. And then Crystal Pepsi.
Crystal Clear Pepsi was it
Crystal
though.
Pepsi.
Remember back in the day, like actually
Unsettling
back in the
Pepsi.
day, it was so fancy.
When they
like,
re-released it, I tried it. I liked it. It was fine.
yeah, it didn't taste any different, but you wondered how did they get this
How did
clear?
they did it?
I
It's like you're
know.
drinking Caro syrup or
Yeah,
something.
totally.
Ugh. All right. Those are all flops. Jeremy, Katy, and Josh, Denver's Mix 100. I guess that's it for us.
Oh.
We did all our work today.
Flew by, man.
It did.
I don't have any more stories over here. I'm
Fun
out of
Friday
stories.
Junior. You should have one more.
Right.
Besides
Hopefully.
that one, besides
Okay.
the goodbye, I
was
don't
gonna say,
let me look.
hopefully.
Let me look real quick. No,
Otherwise, we're just goodbye.
I got nothing else. You guys have anything else you want to talk about? You
I'm
good?
gonna save it for tomorrow.
Yeah.
You save it for tomorrow. Okay,
We can do this
All right.
tomorrow.
I'm going to hang on to mine, too.
All right, good idea. Good idea. We are going to get out of here, and Mr. Big Rob will be coming in just a few minutes. He's got 90 minutes of commercial-free music, which is awfully nice of him to do that. That'll be starting at 11:30 today. If you missed any part of the show, we do have podcasts that Josh puts some effort into. Where they at, buddy?
Mix100.com. There's a link right there on the homepage that'll take you directly to them. Or if you get your pods anywhere else, we're available there as well. Just search Jeremy, Katy, and Josh.
There you have it. Okay, one final story before we get the heck out of here. Boy, flying has gotten a bad rap lately. Am I
has.
right?
Kind
Oh
of
my
for
gosh.
good
Or am
reason.
I right?
Yeah, yeah.
I have another airplane story for you.
Oh, is this a good one?
Has to do with Mitchell and Jennifer. They were traveling from Melbourne to Qatar.
Australia.
They said that one of their fellow passengers got up, left for the bathroom, went to the bathroom, and while they were in there, they collapsed dead. It was a lady. Unfortunately, she could not be saved.
Oh, no.
They say it's pretty darn heartbreaking, actually. It's
Yeah.
horrible. They didn't have anywhere to put the lady's body except in the row with Mitchell and Jennifer.
No, you did
Oh, they
not.
can't do that,
The one
though.
empty seat on the flight.
No.
They propped the lady up next to them for the
No.
remainder of the flight.
Oh.
Set the dead lady next to them in her seat.
I'll tell you what, we'll refund your flight next time.
Yeah, you
They say
better.
Qatar Airways, as of right now, has not offered them any support. I haven't Googled this. Maybe
They
they
did
have
not.
by now, but
They better.
You,
I feel like they're suing in their future, right?
I'm
like,
flabbergasted. You put
Yeah.
a dead body, rest in peace, that's horrible, but you put a dead body next to two people sitting in the same row?
I'm all right
you
with it.
couldn't just keep it in the bathroom?
I'm okay with it.
Really?
She was a great listener.
You know why?
Why?
You don't have to share the armrest.
Oh, God.
Jeremy.
Armrest is all mine for the remainder of the flight.
I mean, way to look at the positive, but geez,
guess.
Jer.
Not a big deal. We're out of here.
Wow.
Jeremy, Katy, Josh, Denver's Mix 100.
See you
Bye.
tomorrow.